Sometimes I wake up, I'm a fucking 6. Nah, I'm a 6 sometimes.
What would you say you are if you saw yourself walking down the street?
Honestly, I would be like, that guy, he's not bad, but there's definitely something about him.
That's sexy?
That would end it there.
But what would you rank yourself at 1 out of 10?
I don't, dude, it depends. When I wake up, I kind of have like a cool, like, who gives a fuck thing about me. So it's like, I don't have my shirt on, my hair's a mess, so it's like, okay, I could see maybe he could, you know what it is? I wake up and and you see me and you think, okay, well, he just woke up. That guy could be a 9. And then once I get all my shit together, you're like, oh, never mind. I realize he's not a 9.
You mean once you brush your hair?
Yeah. I look better, worse, because you assume I look better. You see what I'm saying?
No,
Yeah.
You're not making any sense.
Yeah.
Also, we have to turn this off. We can't look at ourselves.
I don't look at myself anyway.
This is bad. This is going to be distracting.
So you can turn that off.
Yes,
But,
we're starting over.
No, we're not starting over, by the way.
Yes, we are. That's
doesn't
all
matter.
cut. That's cut.
Okay, fine.
This is crazy.
All right.
Tell me when. What?
It's already fucking started.
We're not talking about your appearance in the opening
yeah, we are,
of the
dude.
podcast.
And we're talking about it throughout,
We're
too.
not listening to you.
You literally said, what fucking number are you? And then said, we're not talking about it. So we started the podcast already. I don't know if it's been
No, we
covered or
haven't.
not.
It's starting and action.
Okay, here we go. Now,
Chris.
I am, when I wake
Not
up.
the host of this. You're not the host
Oh, right.
of
Okay.
this.
Welcome to Good For You.
You don't get to decide how this goes.
Sister podcast of congratulations.
I hate you. Chris, are you my best friend?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you think we're best friends?
I think so.
Why can't we look at each other when we say
I
that?
don't know, man. We're actually not even in the same room right now. But we are cutting it like it is.
I feel like, when do you think we became best friends?
I don't know. You kind of like, I feel like you, just like everything else, you kind of just like forced it to happen, you literally.
Hold on, that looks great.
Is it fucking?
Yeah,
It
hold
doesn't
on.
matter really.
It does
honestly.
matter.
All right, cool.
You look.
It's cool how you micromanage
You look like
everything.
You look like you're going through a divorce.
I know, but here's the deal, dude.
There,
I don't even
yeah.
need these, to be honest, but I have to have mine, otherwise I feel insecure. So
Do you get insecure? Have you ever been insecure?
Sometimes.
About what?
Well, it doesn't really go far. Like, I don't know. Like I'll be like, I'll look at another guy's body and I'll be like, I got to get fit.
You've
and
been
then I'm
doing
like,
that.
Yeah, but then I'm like, but why do I really need to get fit?
Yeah, I'm funny. Why would I do that?
Yeah. So then, I get that insecure. But I don't really get.
But then you're like, what am I doing? I'm Chris D'Elia. Like, you get out of it?
I just don't care enough about really anything, like that. We were just joking about, like, if I went bald, like I was like, if I did, I don't think I would care that much, to be honest.
I think you can say that now that you have hair.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And maybe, I mean, I would care.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man.
Have you thought about dyeing your beard?
Oh, because it's gray? It's more gray over here, right?
Why is that? It is more gray over there. Did you get struck by lightning? What is it?
I don't know. I don't think I would get. No, I don't care to dye my beard. I know like Callan does it, but he's 52, right?
I don't know.
He's
ageless.
I don't know. It's sometimes you think, like, well, as an actor, I don't want to be like out of roles that I would maybe do.
No, you get more roles as you get older as an actor.
Yeah.
I think.
True, but I guess you're right. Yeah. In your 40s, it's fine. It's just like when you're like, I'll never be able to. It's a weird thing thinking, like, I'll never be able to play in my 20s, ever. I would never be able to do that.
No.
Even like sometimes, how you see those movies where like the guys are 40-something and there's the first scene of the character in his 20s, and you're like, wow, they did a good job making him younger. Like, there's no way I could do that.
No.
There's no fucking way.
They could
if
CGI
you shaved
it.
me, no. Yeah.
Do you remember
Remember
when we did an episode of the show we did together and we had to be when we first met? And they just put bangs on me.
Oh, yeah, that's
like
hilarious.
that was supposed to make me look. I'm like, this is still my face.
It's so funny that they have to change their that they just change the hair. That's all they can do.
Well, they tried. I think it was covering up the wrinkles on my forehead. I think they were just like, let's cover up as many wrinkles as we can.
For me, it was just I shaved. That was the last time I shaved.
Really?
Yep.
8 years ago?
Yep.
A lot of people. I got a lot of questions from the internet.
I bet you did, man.
Why does no one believe we didn't date?
I don't know.
Why is it so hard to fathom that we have not slept together?
I don't know.
Why do you think it's like people can't understand that two adults can work together and be in the same space and not fuck each other?
I don't know.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, it is weird. I mean, I have a thing where if I'm going to work with somebody, I don't even want to even entertain that.
But that wasn't even
But we knew each other way before
But
that.
there was never
No, there was
a
never
vibe.
almost, yeah.
There was never like.
Yeah, I never like did the cool look or like the wink or like the very sexual kind of
That
moves that I
right?
do to you. That would have, it would have been.
Just throwing my panties down.
Yeah, you would have been like,
I can't help myself.
you just get like, you'd get weird, bro.
Don't call me bro
Yeah.
for sure.
In that situation, is a good thing.
But it was like there's something I don't know why in our friendship. Like
I don't know. Yeah,
there was never a vibe. There was no. It was like right away we were just like we're bros.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I just assume. I also assume like in the industry, like being a female comedian, every guy's gonna be like that to a female comedian.
Right.
Like
I didn't have
comedian.
a lot of that.
Really?
No, I didn't have a lot of that.
Well,
it was
so I
only
just-
Brian Callen.
I just felt like I don't want to be like that guy because
Yeah.
there's going to be so many of those, and I just thought like you were cool, and I was like I'm just what am I gonna what if we also like never would I want to like sleep with a comedian. It would just like
Have you never dated a comedian?
No.
Oh, that's interesting.
No, I dated Brett Ernst once, but
Stupid.
I never have.
But it was never. It was just. And look, it's this thing. Like people can't understand. Like I know you're attractive. Like I know that on like a.
Yeah, of course you are too. Yeah.
But I've never been attracted.
Yeah,
to
I don't
you.
know. I don't know. It's probably because you know me for real.
And people are like, you guys just have such a good thing. Yeah, that's because we never
Right,
dated.
I know, yeah, it
Like,
is.
if we had
Yeah.
dated, we would not have a good thing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not, like, we would have just ruined.
But doesn't there also become like when you meet somebody of the opposite sex, and if they're attractive, you're like, okay, who knows? And then you
Yeah.
become friends, and then it just passes that point.
You missed the window.
And
I
then
think
you're
we
like,
missed our
all right,
window.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's just so
No,
funny. to me
people
that-
don't believe me.
No, people don't believe me.
I have had people like I've dated girls, and they've been like, "Are you still dating, Whitney?" And I'm like,
Never
no,
have.
we never have. And then I feel
But
like
that looked like a lie.
I'm lying.
The way
I
you
feel
just
like
did,
I'm lying.
I feel like I'm
Yeah.
lying when I tell people. I'm like, I swear we haven't dated, and I start laughing.
Yeah.
So it sounds like I'm covering up a lie.
I know.
But why would we lie about it?
Well, I get why wouldn't you? Because like you don't want them to feel insecure. You're like, no, I never dated her. But then it's like we're just friends, but yeah, no, and I've dated girls that just straight up didn't believe it, and I'm like, all right.
No, I've had girls be weird with me.
Yeah.
They're like, he's still hung up on you. I'm like, I swear, there was never, that vibe just never happened.
Yeah.
A lot of people want to know how we met. Do you remember?
I know when I first kind of definitely registered you, and it was at. I think you think it was at the Long Beach thing.
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't.
You're wrong. This is my show.
Okay. But there was another time that I'm making up in my head then apparently, and it was at Miyagi's, that
Oh,
place
God.
when you had the razor phone joke that you'll cut the guy with the phone. Remember that joke?
That's such a Whitney Cummings joke, but I don't remember it.
Well, you were like, yeah, I have a razor phone. I'll cut you, or whatever the fuck it was. You don't remember it?
Is that your impression?
Well, you would do it. You would do the thing, and that was when like razor phones were. And I remember seeing you, and I remember thinking like, oh yeah, like that's that girl. And I was like, because we kind of started at the same.
I think
time?
I always think we started at the same time, but I feel like when I saw you perform first, I was like, he's been doing this a while.
That's what I felt about you.
Really?
Yes, 100%. That's funny.
That's so
No, I
weird.
thought when I saw you, I was like, oh, she's definitely before my time. Yeah, but
She looks 45 and she's 22.
no, because you were good.
I remember the first time I registered. I mean, Miyagi's, for you guys listening, watching, it was a sushi restaurant that we used to do.
It's Pink Taco now.
It's Pink Taco now. Here's what I think that is really important. People know about Chris. Like, no one fucking worked harder than us. Like,
You know what I say? I always say, people say, man, you work so hard. I say, dude, I work the hardest. The only person that works harder than me is Whitney Cummings.
oh wow,
I say that, yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
But I feel like we started doing sushi restaurants, bowling alleys,
Yeah.
like parking lots,
Yeah.
like whenever someone wants to be like, Chris Leah has all this shit, I'm like,
Yeah.
that motherfucker was doing sushi restaurants on a Tuesday at 10 p.m. Remember they used to play MTV Jams
Yep.
while the
you were
comics
doing
were
it.
playing?
Dude, I would drive to Orange County, do bowling alleys, and we'd have to time the punchlines in between the
Between
things.
the
Yep,
pins.
for real.
I would do that Lucky Strike one.
That's
on
the one I'm
Highland.
talking about. Oh
That
yeah,
was
there
not
was one on
Orange.
Highland,
Yeah.
and there was a Lucky Strike
The fact
in
that
Orange
you
County.
drove to Long Beach, and I remember seeing you, and this is why I liked you when I first met you, because I had every reason to not like you. Because I remember back then I was like very like
of course, yeah.
female,
Yeah.
male comics. Someone was on stage and you were laughing at another comic.
Mm.
And it's so rare that comics
Yeah.
laugh at other comics.
Yeah.
And I remember being like, oh, this guy actually likes comedy.
Yeah.
He's actually like supports other guys, like
Yeah.
comics.
I don't. Yeah. I guess it's like people often ask me too about
If you
like,
pick at your fingers during this whole
Right.
episode, I'm gonna
let
throw
me get
up.
this. I'll tell you what. Let
If
me get
you
this one hangnail off.
Hold on. Can we get clippers?
Do you have clippers?
Benton, will you get me the
Let
little?
me just. I got it. I got it
No.
already.
Can you grab from the bathroom the cuticle clippers? They're in between the things. If you
I
have to
just,
stop.
It's not, really honestly
Stop
not that bad.
touching it. It is.
You're acting like it's farting.
It's
and it's not
really. I'd rather you fart than pick the dead skin off of your fingers.
Dude, you know what I want to say right now is you got a fucking candle in front of us. It doesn't make it nice.
It's It's romantic. This is the show where
This is
I tell
not
you
decoration.
I'm actually in love with you. Can you imagine?
The lights go down.
Can you imagine?
Wow.
It's so funny to me though, because I do feel like we love each other,
Oh yeah, I love you.
and we say I love you.
Yeah.
When did like?
don't
Who
know.
said it first?
I don't know. I remember. Well, we've been saying it for a very long time. I remember. It had to be during the show. It had to be during Whitney.
I think we were probably in a fight, and we're like,
Yes, that's for sure.
we were like, I love you so much, but,
Yeah, probably.
and then we just started saying
Yeah.
it because
Yeah.
that is a weird thing to say
Yeah.
to a friend that's a girl.
Is it? I don't know.
I feel like if a girl were to go through our text messages, they would be like, oh,
Yeah.
But you
What's
say, "I
all
love
the-
you."
Yeah. What's all that? Yeah, sure. Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Do you have this at your?
I do.
You
I have
these?
that one. I have it in my car too.
Well, it's a criminal
I
choice.
have a few in my car. I collect them.
Okay, I'm gonna do a quiz with you. Are you ready?
Okay.
You need to tell me.
I didn't study. Do I have? Okay.
You need to tell me. Did you go to college?
Oh, I went to a year. At NYU.
NYU. I also realized that I know nothing about you.
Yeah, that's cool.
Isn't that funny?
But that's so.
Where
cool.
are you from? Camarillo?
No. No.
What
Dude,
is
I'm
it?
from fucking New Jersey.
But that is so weird to me.
Dude, I'm so from New Jersey, obviously.
Does
from New
anyone
Jersey.
know? Is that like I don't know anything? We're so close, and I know nothing about.
I don't
you.
like when people know shit about me. I just want them to laugh at my jokes, dude. But now I have a podcast and I fucking say everything, and people are like, "Your mom is like this, ha ha ha," and I'm like,
People
"Oh, for fuck's sake."
think you're you complain a lot in a good way.
Yeah,
You have lots of qualms.
yeah.
What's your biggest pet peeve right now?
Right now,
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, I was just thinking about this. The one that I don't like right now. Mm-hmm. Oh, there were a bunch of shits already. Like you, well, like this candle's bullshit, but also. But also, Whitney fucking gave me a gift beforehand. Thanks for being on the podcast, and I fucking opened it for me.
You were being really slow
That's
about
the
it.
most Whitney Cummings shit. Here's your gift. That's what it is. That's the most Whitney Cummings shit.
You were taking.
Look, Benton's fucking nodding.
you were
know.
taking forever.
I was enjoying the fucking time. Excuse me, you're like, there, that's the gift. Great, cool. What's the next thing?
Let's get this
I'm
over
like, dude,
with.
I'm experiencing the fucking thing.
I get uncomfortable around.
I know, but it's like, it's me, dude.
It was such a. I think I gave you a very good. The first gift I gave you was really good, and I saw you.
Yeah.
Process
Yeah.
the emotion came
Yeah.
up, and then I was like, okay, let me just open this and get
Yeah.
this done.
Here's another thing too about me. I'm very emotional. I register the emotions. A lot of people think that like I'm like, oh fuck this, fuck that, and it is, and that's for comedy. But like I fucking really love love, and I really love emotions and stuff like that. Anyway, what else do you want to talk about?
You had a good childhood.
Yeah.
That's really rare for
I
a
know.
comic.
That's what I talk about in my act right now.
Really?
Yeah, I just shot my special on Saturday, and now that I have this clipper, I'm clipping all sorts. of
Hold
shit.
on, let me see.
It's all fine, dude. It's a travesty right here.
This is crazy.
I know, but
Oh my god.
you want to do it, don't you?
I really want to do it. I want to do it so
Look,
bad,
I'm
but then
not
we'd
done
be
with that shit.
together.
I know,
We'd be
so-
in a
I
relationship.
talk about me and having a good, how I had a good life, and how I used to be insecure about that as a comedian because I felt like I had nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
Because people are always like, yeah, but what really happened? And I'm just like, nothing.
My mom, who picked
I'm
me up from
chilling,
school
yeah.
every day.
So yeah.
But you kind of just got funny because you were in a safe environment where you could play and fuck around.
I always attribute it to like my parents like fully supported me, and when you have like full support, you can have you get confident.
Yeah.
And so I had confidence. So a lot of people will be like when you said, oh, you get insecure. I know, obviously, everyone gets insecure, but like people think that's what it's from. It's from me having parents that could always be like, you can do it.
Right.
You know?
And I got funny because I didn't get enough attention from them, and I was trying to like audition and like,
there's-
get them to love me.
And that's for sure. I think that's I mean, people.
That's
a lot
usually
of
how
people
it
are
is.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's why they say like I have a joke in my act about this. People say, "Oh, you must have a fucked up childhood," and it's just like no.
Knowing your parents has like healed my bad
Yeah,
childhood.
no, they love you.
Like they're just sort of like
Yeah.
that's
they're
pretty
so funny.
wild to me.
Yeah.
Are you ready for your quiz?
Okay, I'm ready.
I'm kind of fascinated by your psyche because I've known you for a long time and you're like family to me, but I really don't know that much about you.
Yeah.
What's your favorite animal? But I don't want you to say your dog.
Okay,
And I don't
okay.
want you to say, a horse.
Yeah.
Think about it. The
Okay,
animal you
okay.
admire.
Okay.
I picked honey badger.
Okay. What's up with? Can't you just say badger? What's honey badger?
A honey badger is what a honey badger is called.
But why not just badger? Is what I'm.
Because there's a difference between a honey badger and a badger.
And that's what I'm asking. So we're back to square one. So what the fuck is a honey badger?
I don't know. I'm waiting for them to Google the fucking difference. I'm not a fucking zoologist.
Well, you kind of are.
You know, not when it comes to the
As long as it's a new
badger,
animal. Okay.
the badger
Okay.
umbrella.
Okay.
What is the difference between a honey badger and a badger? I don't know.
Okay. All right. It's
I've
fine.
never said this
Right
before,
now.
but I don't know.
It's fine. You've never said it before.
You
but
caught me
It's
up.
your favorite animal.
A badger, Benton probably knows. He's from Tennessee. I don't know. A honey badger looks for honey, and regular badgers look at anything.
Okay.
Otters, polecats, weasels, ferrets.
Why is that your favorite animal, though?
Because they're really scrappy and they're fucking brave as shit. Even though they're
Okay.
small, they're very mighty. They're ferocious as shit, and they fight lions in Africa. They like take on
Okay.
lions that try to kill them.
All right. That's very you.
Yeah, that's why, like,
Yeah.
because at first they were like, your favorite animal. I'm like, dolphin,
Yeah,
and I'm like,
yeah,
honey
yeah.
badger. I fucking look up to those things. I want one.
Like right now.
What do you want a mirror? Why?
No, it's
Did you just look into your glasses like a fucking witch?
I know.
Are you texting
No,
someone?
No, I'm looking. I'm getting the port so I can see myself.
Why?
Because, man, you
Did
made
you
me
just
feel about my
Did you
hair
just get
like it wasn't
insecure?
good. I just want to make sure I'm popping.
This is a little.
It's okay. I know it's just gonna happen. I don't give a fuck.
But
about
what
that.
do you put in your hair?
Um,
LA looks.
No.
Pomade?
I have, what's the one Dippity do?
Crisco?
No, I have.
Take your time.
I can't think of what it's called.
No rush.
I used to. Oh no, because I used to use Philip B, and I bought like 40 of them, and now they're out. They don't use them anymore. So the lady who cuts my hair, who's very nice,
Yeah.
she did it for the movie I just did, and now what?
You know what you could do is dry shampoo.
I use it.
Okay.
Sometimes, but sometimes because I have the brown kind, I'll spray it and it'll get all over my forehead, and I have to take another shower. So if I'm going out, I won't use it.
Go through that all the time.
Yes. So I.
I'm waiting on your favorite animal.
Okay, I don't know about the hair stuff though, because it's new, because the lady gave it to me. But the hair stuff.
And cutting all
is-
this out.
But the hair stuff, dude, you will not cut this out.
Cutting it.
I am raw.
Cutting
dude.
it in my head. Cutting
So how about this? I'm putting on my glasses now, so now you know you can't cut the fucking shit out.
I hate
Can't cut it out, because all of a sudden
I
you cut
hate
to the fucking shit. You'll be like, oh, what the fuck?
hate
He's got his sunglasses on.
No, you're not on camera though. The guests aren't on camera. The guests are only
That'd be
audio,
amazing.
and it's just a
That'd be
single shot on me.
So, what was the
Your favorite animal?
Well, I want to say, okay, I think hyena, dude. It's
Okay.
so gangster, man.
And then I need 3 adjectives.
Because their eyes too are like,
Dude, hyenas are awesome.
yeah.
So they're weird eyes.
Eyes are like, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I feel like people they're like a 6.
They're the most-
but they're like cool. I'm like cool 6.
Okay. And then
There's
hyena.
something about a hyena.
Give me one more adjective to describe a hyena.
Well, so I would say scrappy, but you said it for honey badger, so
You're allowed to have mine.
okay, scrappy.
Okay. Dude, hyenas are fucking awesome.
I feel like a hyena would go up at any open mic. So I like that.
They're brave as shit. They're dangerous as fuck.
Yeah. I like a hyena.
And they're there's a guy that has like a hyena rescue and is like covers himself in hyena shit and urine
Wow.
to ingratiate himself into the pack.
Joe
and it's-
Rogan?
That is some shit he would do.
Yeah.
Hyenas also have both sexual organs,
Whoa.
so they'll never go extinct.
What?
Really?
Switch between being.
I never heard of that.
Yeah, Google
Cool.
it.
I'm still in.
I feel like Glad's gonna come at us for
Still
that
my
comment.
Oh, they do.
Benton said it.
I'm in. A hyena is my favorite.
And then what's your favorite article of clothing?
Oh, shoes.
Which ones? I need a specific pair of shoes and I
okay.
need 3 adjectives to describe them.
All right, I like the shattered backboard Jordan 1s.
Shadow backboard?
Shattered backboard.
Shattered backboard?
You asked me specifically what they fucking were.
Backboard
And now you're giving me a
Jordan
face.
1.
Yeah.
Jordan 1. Give me 3 adjectives to describe the shattered backboard Jordan 1s.
Okay. What do you mean? Like I can say the colors?
Like, yeah, just tell me 3 adjectives that describe the shoes.
Okay.
Like clean,
Oh
sophisticated,
no.
fashionable. I don't know.
Okay.
Can you pull them up so we can see
Yeah,
them so I can help
they're
him with his
awesome.
vocabulary
They're
words?
orange,
as
which
soon
I
as-
don't like orange.
No, but like I don't want a color. I want
I
adjectives
just, I
to
just said, can I say a color? And she said yes, but okay.
Yes. They're retro, they're classic.
They're retro.
But also classic?
They're classic for sure, yeah.
What else? They go with it, like,
They do go with,
are they comfortable? Are they, they're kind of not for everyone.
no. Those are not them. The ones that are them are only the top ones.
But are these, these are
There.
very
know.
specific.
I really liked them.
Why? They're loud.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're orange. So.
They're loud and bold, maybe?
Yeah, they're loud. I like to wear them with all black because then it's like, oh shit, he's got cool.
But these are very statement-y. These are very
Are they really?
ostentatious.
Yeah. Okay, ostentatious.
Okay. Favorite body of water? It can be a swimming pool. It can be an ocean. It can be a lake.
a pool.
It can be
no doubt.
a pool.
No, fuck lakes, fuck oceans, the pool, man.
And then what about a pool?
You can just
give me adjectives.
Very
then.
relaxing.
Yeah?
Serene, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Wet is a good one.
Okay.
I like to be. I feel like I'm catching rays, but I don't like. I don't like the ocean because it's like all like you're gonna fucking put salt in it.
The ocean is disgusting.
Bro, it's disgusting. But also, like in the pool, it's just water. In the ocean, there's like fish in there. Go fuck yourself, dude. I'm gonna go. Or in a lake, I got to deal with bros
You're
around here.
swimming in chowder.
It's gross.
The
yeah.
ocean is sickening.
Yeah.
All right. This is a test that Sigmund Freud developed
All right.
to reveal someone's psyche, and they use this like at rehabs to give
cool.
people a quiz to find out sort of who
All
they
in.
are instead of who they pretend to be. Your
All in.
favorite animal is how you view yourself.
Wow.
Hyena.
Yeah.
Scrappy. What is it? A cool 6 and has weird eyes.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I would say that about me 100%. You could have just said, "What do you think you're like?" I would have said, "Scrappy, a cool 6." And I did say all that shit and weird eyes.
Favorite article of clothing is how other people view you.
Wow.
Loud, classic,
very
and
true.
ostentatious.
Well, that's very true. That's really crazy. I don't know about classic, but loud and ostentatious for sure.
For sure, that's how you're viewed. But it's interesting that there's a discrepancy between how you view yourself and how you're viewed by other people.
Weird.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
And on point?
Okay, what's the last?
Favorite body of water is how you view sex.
Okay.
Relaxing, serene, and wet.
That's 100% true. I don't do. People are always like like whenever I.
Don't do that.
People who do the
Time's up
fucking-
on that.
No.
Never do.
No, you say,
With your bleeding
you say
fingers.
time's up.
With your bloody hangnail
You say
fingers.
time's up.
Ooh, get out. Get out.
You say
Cut.
No, you say
Cut.
time's
It's
up.
the
I
pod's
say,
over.
We just getting. Dude, here's the deal. Guys think it's so dope to do the fucking like hard fucking, like I'll really show her what's up, who the man is.
Yeah.
Open the door, put all that outside, dude. I don't fuck around like that, man. And I'm not joking, and I know it's funny, which is annoying, but I'm not trying to be funny, dude. I do like straight up.
No one's laughing.
No. But I want that. Okay, I want you to understand. This is not a bit, dude. This is crystal. I know I'm a comedian. That's my trade. But this right here is a real shit. This is about lovemaking, dude. I'm not making it funny or whatever. This is real shit, dude. I kiss real good. I fucking do a lot of great
Do you
eye
kiss with
contact.
your eyes open?
Oh yeah,
I
dude.
feel like you're an eye open kisser.
I have one eye open, and I use my tongue and I go real sensual, man. I don't do fucking bam 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 bam. I'm not a bro. I'm really British about it.
I feel
man.
like Callan fucks like
yeah.
you know,
Bop, bop, bop,
real
like-
fast
like a
machine
rabbit,
gun.
yeah. He does like a rabbit.
I feel
I
like
don't
he's
do it
I feel
like
like
a
he's the guy that's up.
Yeah.
Like sits up.
Well,
Do you know what I mean?
That's his act right there. So
Yeah,
that's
that's
how he
what
does
you-
everything. Yeah. Yeah. So if Callum was going to describe a pool, it would be fast and 2 minutes. But I say, I go real slow, man. I've had sex with girls ever since I turned 19. That was when I lost my virginity.
Is it?
Yep.
Do you talk about that?
I don't know.
That's weirdly
probably
late, isn't
said
it?
Yeah, it was late for sure. It's late. Yeah.
Why so late?
I don't ever do something until I regret that I haven't done it. I understand. I understand.
I don't even know what that means.
Will
Will you say that again?
I don't ever do anything until I regret I haven't done it.
That doesn't make sense.
It actually does.
It makes no sense.
And you're
I'm
jumping?
I'm not doing this.
Okay.
I'm not going to
People
let
on the
you.
podcast
I'm
right
not
now-
letting you have your charm fucking
It's not
slide.
I don't
You're
mean
not,
for it to be charmed.
It doesn't
Dude,
make sense.
This is what people on the podcast are doing right now. They're going like this. Okay, I should listen to congratulations and maybe not listen to good for you because they think that what you're saying is wrong. Dude, it does make sense. People are saying, I get it. People are going like this. I get it. It's too bad.
I love that you think that like people have to pick between mine and yours.
You should listen to good for you, and you should.
Switch this off right now and go to Chris's. Your charm and you're funny and you're rich and you're smart and you say things that don't make sense and you get away with it and I won't have it.
Okay.
Not here, not in my home.
I understand. I agree with you.
This is why you don't have a co-host. So that no one can say, Chris, you're making no
100%.
sense.
Okay, I do make no sense very often. Okay, but I stand by that. But this makes sense. And listen,
I don't do something until I regret not doing it.
Yeah, pretty much. That's almost the sentence. The sentence is, I don't do something until I regret I haven't done it yet. Now, if you break the sentence down, what that means is I hang out, take sex, take drinking, take eating a lollipop, okay? You
don't eat a lollipop.
Well, I
suck on a
I do.
lollipop.
I crunch that shit. That's a hyena, man. So I say I don't know if I should have sex. I don't know if I should.
So you're
when
telling me
will
you
I
didn't
know?
have sex till you were 19 because you wanted to wait till you would regret it, not doing it.
Yes.
That was
There
a
was
conscious choice at 15.
Yes.
At 15,
I've been crazy. Dude, I've been crazy.
that is like is that Scientology?
I don't know.
Is that New
That's what I'm
Jersey
saying. I'm starting
Scientology?
my own cult. Dude, in my cult, you don't do something until you regret you haven't done it. When there was the one time I was like, oh, I should have had sex that one time, I really missed out. Then bam, I know I'm ready.
But you didn't. Okay, but that's in
And
hindsight.
that's the end of the conversation.
It doesn't make
There's no
sense.
but after that.
This is drivel.
It's not drivel.
It's drivel. It's total
so British
drivel.
to call it drivel, by the way.
I also I have lots a lot
I
of
never drank because I never felt, oh, I missed out on that one time everybody was drunk, I should have drank.
Right.
So
A lot of people want to know. A lot of people don't believe that you haven't drank.
I know. I talk about that in my act as well.
I bet you do. When you say something like that, it makes me feel like I can't ask you about it.
Well, what you know?
When a
why-
comic is like, I have a bit about that, I'm like, all right,
Do you
well
know
then
why I
won't
say
ask.
that?
And don't
Because if
point
we
at me.
start talking about it, you know why I say that? I want to be in your camera.
Get out of my shot.
You know why I say that is because if we start talking about it and I start doing the joke, I don't want people to be like, "Oh, he's doing the joke." I want them to know I know I'm doing the joke.
Oh, right. Yeah, I
telling
think
you,
with
I've been
comics,
crazy.
we have so much shame about
Yeah.
doing our act in
Yeah.
conversations. We're
Yeah.
like, I have a joke about that.
I've been crazy.
But it is so stupid. A lot of people want to know what's the most CUDA thing about Whitney.
Cuda. A
What's
cuda
that
is-
mean?
A cuda is so a barracuda is.
I know what a
I know,
barracuda
but I'm
is.
going to explain something. You didn't know what a fucking honey badger was.
Neither
So,
did you.
and it was your favorite animal. So a barracuda
Yeah.
is something that they're the kind of fish that if they see something shiny, they go towards it.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So I call people a cuda if they just are like somebody who, like the typical example is, oh, you're going to Coachella? I'm going. Like that's a cuda.
Yeah.
That's a cuda. So
Okay.
the most cuda thing that you do, is that what they're saying?
Yeah.
You're not really a cuda. I always say everyone has a little bit of cuda inside them. You have.
Yeah, right. The thing. Well, I'm a CUDA with podcasting. I finally fucking gave
I
into
guess
this.
technically, yeah. But you're not. You kind of are. You do your own shit. You do your own thing. You have a very low amount of cuda in you.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you? You do.
I do. Yeah. But I have some.
It basically
But
just
you
means. I think having low CUDA means you just don't have a lot of friends.
No, you might. But you might. You know what? You know what is cuda of you? Sometimes you'll be like you would be somebody who would say something like, "Hey, have you seen? I gotta outfit my living room with this shit because he's the guy." And somebody told me. Somebody told me this guy's great, so I got to do it. He's gonna be my interior decorator.
Right.
Like you might do that, and you might be because like, oh, this guy said
Have
that.
you seen
and
my house? I do not have.
I know.
Decorator.
That's
it's
just-
all like animal pillows.
That's just an example, but yeah.
I feel like I do that. You know what? I feel like I do that with like skin stuff.
Sure. Yeah. There you go.
When someone's like, "Oh, you have to do this laser," I'll be like, "I got to do it" because
Yeah.
Jen Aniferson did it.
Jen Aniferson
She's
did it.
she's the new actress that has incredible skin.
But you know how
Jennifer Aniston.
that would be horrible if some new actress came along, Jen Aniferson. No. So yeah. I don't know.
I think it was with podcasting.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe.
This is a very
but
cuda
everyone has
podcast.
but everyone has a podcast.
Is Whitney a true baby?
That's all up to you. It's all up to the person, man. People are always like, "Can I be a true baby?" I'm like, if you're asking the question, you already are.
A lot of people. A lot of people want to know what it was like to meet Slim Shady.
Oh,
Is that
no.
weird?
Yeah.
I feel like you're so weird socially.
Yeah.
And I imagine he's weird socially.
Honestly,
Like that looked like I was like, this is probably the most awkward
Yeah.
situation.
I know how to like drop all that, and basically like I'm very like in my early 20s I was really awkward like socially, but like now I just know how to like be on stage.
Yeah.
So sometimes you
You know
go
how
in a
to
room and
act
you're
like you're not
All right, I'll
awkward."
just be on stage.
Yeah.
You know. So I was ready because but he was literally the coolest, most natural way you would possibly imagine somebody who is an icon. I mean,
He's
he was
my
just great.
biggest crush, number one
Yeah.
crush.
He was just great, man. And
He's a fucking great actor.
he's great. He's great in 8 Mile. That's all I've really seen him in. But I know he's funny in the fucking videos.
Did you guys make eye contact?
Yeah. Oh, dude, we were on the same couch, and he was like just talking. There was one point where, first of all, 35 minutes in, I was like, well, look, guys,
35 minutes into talking to him?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah. So I said, because they invited us to the studio, and I was like, well, they invited me to the studio. I invited.
And then you brought all the guys that you travel with that look like you and talk like you?
Exactly. So I said, hey, so I was like, so guys, look, we don't want to take up too much of your time, so like, we'll just, and he was literally like, man, we're not doing anything, just chill. I was like, okay. We talked for 2 hours. We chilled
About
for
what?
2 hours. About hip hop, some comedy.
Is he a big comedy fan?
He knew who you were. I mentioned you.
What?
Yeah, he knew who you were. Yep. He said,
What did he say?
yeah, oh yeah, I know her. Why did I bring you up? Probably because of something yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I meant to tell you that. I forgot.
How do you forget something like that?
Because, Marshall and I, we talked a lot, and we're friends now. Yep. He knows who you are. So, there you go. Pretty cool.
I have never been
Yep.
speechless in my life.
Yep.
Is that the longest I've ever gone without talking?
Yes. For sure. There you go.
Well, so what now? What did he say?
So he goes, so we talked about Dave Chappelle. We talked about cancel culture. He was like,
Oh, yeah.
obviously he's like, what the fuck is going on in the world? But
Yeah. Cancel culture, I'm just going to say something really quick. I think that we need to stop talking about it.
Yeah, that's true. I agree.
It's so crazy that we are giving this as much attention as we're giving it.
Yeah.
This is something that I was at the Twitter headquarters, and 22% of people in America are on Twitter. Of that,
Wow.
80% of the comments are generated by 2% of the Twitter users.
Is that right?
It's not that. This is not as big as it
amazing.
feels. We have to stop talking about it. We're the
Yeah.
dummies for like.
No, I believe that, but that's crazy.
It's just so weird that we're like, cancel culture is a nightmare. It's not. It's like, it's way smaller than we think it is.
Yeah, so it was great.
So when you give Eminem my number, I'll explain it to him.
Yeah. When I get it,
Yeah.
I'll give it to you. But
Does he have like a handler? Or like, did he have someone that like
I was
organized?
texting with his, with the girl that was setting it all up.
He has a daughter named Whitney, I think.
Haley.
Haley, but isn't there a Whitney also? Can we look that
I
up?
only thought it was Haley. I don't know.
I think he has a Haley for sure, but I think there might also be a Whitney.
But yeah, it was so cool, man. There was one part
Watch
where
Kim Mathers snipe me.
But there was one part where he was talking about some like
Fucking look! Whitney Scott Mathers.
Cool.
See, he's been in love with me for years.
Wow.
He named his daughter after me.
Wow. Yeah, probably when you were like, I didn't realize he had fucking 3 daughters.
I think so, yeah.
Wow. So what was I saying?
You were talking about, and then I'm going to give you.
And he's.
We have to break. Do you usually break?
Yeah.
Do you say we're going to go to a break?
I don't know. Yeah.
How do you normally do it?
I just go like, time for some ads, or sometimes I'll be like, that's why you should never fucking shit beans out of your asshole, and then I'll be like, Cash App. You know what I mean? Just to make it funny. But
All right, well, you throw it a break.
But hold on, I'll throw it a break. But before that, you asked if you're a true baby. And this is what helps. We got the true baby uniform. Life rips, because you got to remember, life rips.
When we come back, I'll
Here,
be in
this
a
is for
Life
you.
Rips shirt.
There you go.
BetterHelp. Love it. It will assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist, which I don't need, right, Benton?
I like it.
You can start communicating under 24 hours. Technology came through for us, didn't they?
That's faster than you return a text.
You can log into your account anytime, send a message to your counselor. You'll get a timely and thoughtful responses. Plus, you can schedule weekly video or phone sessions with your counselor. This is amazing.
Yeah, but I want my counseling in the dark.
BetterHelp, I don't know if they do that, but it is committed to facilitating great therapeutic matches, so they make it easy and free to change counselors if needed, more affordable than traditional offline counseling, and financial aid is available. BetterHelp wants you to start living a happier life today. Will you please get BetterHelp?
Yeah, I'm going to get it. Trust me.
You're going to need
As
it
soon as I leave here.
because of all of your time with me. And also, you don't have to go into one of those waiting rooms where you have to like run into people that you know. I hate those waiting rooms at therapist's office. They always have like that box of sand with the rake.
Oh, what is that called?
I don't know. But visit betterhelp.com/Whitney. That's BetterHelp, and join the over 500,000 people taking care. Oh my gosh. I don't need a therapist, but I do need someone to teach me how to read. People taking charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional. Special offer. Good for you, listeners. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/Whitney. Whitney. Get on board. We got HelloFresh. HelloFresh, HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. Get easy, seasonable recipes and pre-measured ingredients delivered right to your door. It's like magic. All you have to do is cook
magic,
it.
it's food.
HelloFresh makes cooking delicious meals at home a reality, regardless of your comfort in the kitchen. My comfort in the kitchen is very low. My comfort in the grocery store, even lower. But HelloFresh provides step-by-step recipes and pre-measured ingredients. Pre-measured, you don't even need freaking the cups and the spoons.
I can't measure, so that's great.
Yeah, you were dyslexic. We would have a very weird...
You have a lot of food.
Yeah, ice cream would turn into an omelet real fast. You'll have everything you need to get wow-worthy dinner from your table in just 30 minutes. We did this. Benton and I did it.
Yeah.
They have a different kind of meal for everyone. You can request the kind of plans you want. I am vegetarian.
vegetarian
I got a
meal.
vegetated.
A vegetated meal.
Excuse me? It was not
It was
vegetarian.
a vegetarian meal.
Vegetarian.
It was great. It was spicy. It was the first time I've ever seen you eat food that wasn't just potatoes.
I do love potatoes. I eat those. It had potatoes in it though. It had vegetables, and then you got the Kraft Burger one, or the menu series.
Whatever the burger one was.
There was a family recipe one, a calorie smart one.
That was me. I did the calorie smart one.
Yeah, how'd it go?
I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I liked it. I felt smarter.
This is the first thing I've never seen Benton cover in hot sauce, so it must be freaking good. You can add extra meals to your weekly calendar, as well as yummy add-ons like garlic bread and cookie dough. Easily change your delivery days, food preferences, and skip a week whenever you need. What else do you want?
Can
Jesus.
they just send me garlic bread and cookie dough?
I'm sure. Get 9 free meals with HelloFresh by going to HelloFresh.com/good9. The number good9. Using code good9. Good9.
The number good 9.
No, good, then
My
the number
favorite number.
Good 9. Good and then the number 9. Is that clear?
Yeah, I got it.
Did I just go crazy? I lost my mind? What is... Oh, shit. Oh, it fell in the trash can.
Great.
The Life Rips shirt just fell into the trash can because that's where it belongs.
Very magically.
What does Life Rips mean?
Are we back?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Life Rips is basically, I get a lot of comments that say like, how come you don't? It seems like you don't care about shit, and like it's like in a good way, like you don't let stuff get to you. You know what I mean?
Well, but you're also not broadcasting the parts of your life where you're
I know.
but yeah.
Yeah, it's a comedy podcast, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, but yeah, because life rips if you make it rip. That was one of the things I would say in my podcast, and that people on Twitter kind of went crazy, and so
Yeah.
over it, and so I was like, life rips, babies, and so
But why did you choose this tie-dye?
because it's so cool, dude. We're hip, dude. We're really hip, and I'm not even close. I'm not even 40, dude. I'm in my 30s.
When are you? I see. This is the other thing. I don't. When's my birthday?
Wait, hold on. Is it September? No.
Yeah,
It is?
Yeah.
Wow.
That was amazing.
Fuck yeah, I knew it.
I don't think I know your birthday. March?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Is ASMR?
March.
Yes. No, you had it.
20.
No.
28.
The last one.
29.
Yeah, you got it.
I got
Amazing.
it.
That's so cool.
March 29th.
Yes.
When's mine?
September 14th?
No.
Well, that was my guess.
Cool.
Fourth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I knew there was a 4.
That was really impressive.
Yeah, I'm very impressive.
How did you know that?
Benton.
More questions about Marshall.
Yeah.
Who else? You talked about Chappelle. You talked about cancel culture.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of why I brought you up.
Because he was like, "Is Whitney available to date me?"
Yeah, yes.
He was like, I'm thinking about asking Whitney out. Just want to make sure it's a good idea.
Well, I said, I'm thinking about asking Whitney out. And he said, me too. What's the deal with her? I was like, oh, shit, we're going to have to fight. And
We're both in love with her. It's so weird.
No, there was one part that was really cool. He was talking about, like, this hater of his or something that he just caught online. And he was like,
Does he go online? Like to his...
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. But every now, it's unavoidable, right? So,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. He does not go online. But he was like, you don't. He was saying she was making fun of. He was like she was making fun of the way one of my songs or something. And he was like, you don't even understand what I'm doing with syllables. And he started rapping while he was talking to me on the same couch.
Jesus.
And it was so crazy and cool.
Yeah.
And then also. That it all made sense and rhymed I was like,
And he was
guy's
coming up with it on the spot?
amazing. It was part of the conversation.
I do.
It was amazing.
That is like a roast, like a in the moment, brilliant roast joke writer.
Yeah.
Like imagine being a roast joke writer and you do it on the spot and shit rhymes.
I wanted to tell him too, and I forgot to tell him this, but like people always say, like, when you do, like, when you're on stage and something happens and a heckler and you just bury them, and it's because it's what you do, and it's because you may not have dealt with that situation exactly before, because every situation.
Yeah.
You have so many situations that were like that, and you can just draw from it. And people are like, "How the fuck did you think of that on the spot?" And you're like, "I didn't really."
Been doing this for 15 years, and I've had some iteration of that
Yes.
before.
So I always tell people, like, when people say, like, "How'd you do that?" Like Eminem, I realized at least what I think that Eminem and guys like that do is it's not like they're thinking, okay, what rhymes with what I just said? They already know everything that rhymes.
That's right. Oh, that's so interesting.
And so they're just using what they know.
Yeah.
So that makes me it's still fucking impossible. But it makes a little more sense to me that way. So
but it's like improv.
Yeah,
it's like really good improvisers have been doing it for so long that they have like a grab bag of like they know what to do.
Yeah. So
was he short or tall?
There's a picture of us there on the.
No, I saw it.
On
I know.
Yeah, so that's how tall.
I feel like you were probably.
I'm 6'2". He's.
What if you got on your tippy toes for the photo with Eminem?
No, he's like as tall as whatever Mike Lenoci is. 5'9".
I've never. I always forget Michael's name.
Yeah, well.
I for some reason think his name is Andrew.
He's forgettable.
What's his shirt doing?
Eminem? I don't know.
Let me see.
It was some kind of rap thing.
Is that his studio?
Yes.
With all the video games?
Yeah, it's a really cool studio.
Do you think he dyes?
Oh, Run DMC.
Do you think he dyes his beard?
So people are asking that, but he's blonde, isn't he? So of course, I think he dyes everything because it's blonde.
Really?
Yeah.
No, but I feel like when he was blonde, that was bleach blonde.
Well, but he's not. I think he's. Yeah, no, it was bleach blonde, but I still think he's like dirty blonde. I don't know. I don't have a clue.
What are the tattoos?
Okay.
Did he love your tattoo?
He didn't mention it.
I wonder why.
I wore my chain though, but it's in the shirt, which pisses me off.
Why is everyone so mad about your chain?
Well, it's mostly you.
I made fun of it once.
No, honestly, people make fun of literally whatever I do because that's what I do.
Right.
So people want to be like.
Okay, we're gonna do a quiz.
I'm ready.
This is a word association game, and you have to say the first word that comes to your mind right away. Have you ever done this before?
Yeah.
You've done a word association game?
Of course.
Where?
I mean, just like parties and shit. Word association parties.
What kind of shitty New Jersey parties did you go to as a kid?
What do you mean? Who's not done word association?
Where have you done it? Who are you looking at?
Different places.
Everyone's
done it.
Are you looking for? Have you guys done word association? Where?
Wherever.
Okay, let's go then. You have to say the first thing that comes to your mind as quickly as possible. Skin.
You, Whitney.
Water.
Me.
Faster.
Faster?
Big.
Faster is one of the words?
No, faster is and you have to go
water,
faster.
Water. I'm sorry. Well, I don't know. Wet.
Big.
Cock.
Lady.
And the tramp.
It's blue.
Sad.
Land.
Mine.
Eye.
Gouge.
Father.
My dad.
Sick.
Cough.
Woman.
Whitney.
Life.
Rips.
Sex.
Horizontal.
Tiger.
Woods.
Yellow.
Scared, like.
What?
Scared, like yellow.
What?
Like you're yellow. You're yellow.
Oh,
Like scared.
oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Old timey. That was
I'm
some old
old-timey.
timey
Dude,
shit.
I'm old-timey,
That
man.
was that in Back to the Future? Like you're
Oh,
yellow?
yeah,
Wasn't that his
maybe.
like third rail? Like don't call me yellow?
Chicken. That was chicken.
I think there were two.
Oh, there was?
It was chicken, wasn't there?
Yeah. Yellow is like an old fucking spaghetti western, probably. Yellow.
Blood?
I thought of eyes.
You said eyes earlier. Maybe it's just the gouge.
I did?
Yeah. But when I said eyes, you said
eyes. I said
gouge.
gouge.
Blood, eyes, like bloodshot?
Like here, it's coming out. No, like blood coming out of the eyes. What's wrong with me? That's what I thought of, man.
That's a snag. We just hit a snag.
You're fucking. That's what I thought of.
We just hit a snag.
I don't know. Maybe I wasn't really into it.
We hit a psychological snag. I feel like that needs to be looked into.
Okay.
Man.
Crush. Man crush.
Oh.
I'm gay. I'm gay.
Can you imagine?
That's how I came out. That's fucking amazing, dude.
I don't know. I'd be like,
No, that's how I figured it out. Crush. I'm gay. Fuck yeah. Dude.
friend.
Ship. Friendship. I'm just kind of adding the.
Now you're
okay,
just
friend.
You're just conjugating.
Friend, buddy, friend, like a friend. I'm thinking of friend. The word friend.
Do you have any?
Nah.
Friend. Ship.
Friendship, like an alien. Friendship.
I was going to say this is like a robot learning words.
I don't
Friend.
know. What else? Friend again? Baseball. You go to friends. We can take a baseball. You take your friend to a baseball game.
No, you don't.
I don't know,
Did you
man.
see that in a movie?
Yeah.
Did you see that in a Drew Barrymore movie?
Yeah, dude. What's that one?
You don't really hang out with friends that much.
I just have like my comedy people.
Yeah. You guys like hang out on the road.
Yeah.
When's the last time you like went to dinner with a friend? What if you just started crying?
Yeah. I'm supposed to go on Friday with my bud, but I don't think I don't know.
You'll cancel?
Or he will. I haven't been to a dinner with Jesus Christ in so long.
Yeah. I don't really either.
Yeah, you don't either, right?
No. I mean,
Remember when we went to dinner?
Yes! We went to Pache for dinner.
Yep.
I remember it. So weird.
Yep.
We're like on our phones the whole time.
So long ago.
How was it?
Second season of Whitney.
Was it?
I think it was like right before the second season, maybe.
Yeah, we fully went to dinner.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't, because we see everyone at comedy clubs. Like,
I
it's
know.
like built-in socializing.
I know. I have buddies that like any buddies that come, they just come.
And you also don't really vacation.
No. Got to do that. Maybe.
Why not?
I took this week off. I'm just chilling.
But that's not, that's, you're doing like talk shows and shit.
Yeah, I did come here.
Do you ever just like go on a vacation?
No.
Asking for someone that never does either.
I know.
Why not?
You went on one I saw.
I did. I went on one
It
last
was like last year?
year. I went to the Maldives.
Yes, right. That looked amazing. I should do that.
You should go because it is sinking.
Okay.
But I did find myself there being like, I gotta I gotta make a video.
that's
Like
what-
it's like
yeah.
it kind of it's like wherever you go, you're gonna be working.
Yeah.
But you should go somewhere.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go right from here.
We're gonna cut this out. Small.
Fries. Small fries. Am I doing it wrong? Am I just adding?
You are just kind of filling
Yeah,
it. You're
okay.
sort of just doing like
Small. I thought of a little, like a remote kind of island, like a hut. I thought of a hut and an island.
okay,
Look, man.
because we were just talking about the Maldives.
Yeah, see? This fucking sucks. What's the point, by the way? How many are we going to do of these?
I like it.
Keeps going?
It's actually good because you know that I did this once. You're supposed to do this like on a first, second, or third date with a guy that you're dating to see if there's any major
You
red
mean
flags.
the last date?
No. I did it once with a guy and we did all of them and I got to marriage and he went, never.
Oh, wow. That's hilarious.
And
really.
then one time I did it with a guy that I was in a relationship with like a year and a half in.
Yeah.
We were on a plane and I said woman and he went, cunt.
Dude, those are two good ones.
It was just like, copy that. Like you don't have any
Wow.
major red flags.
No, yeah.
You're very simple. Your brain is very, in a good way.
Yeah.
Like healthy,
Nah,
well-adjusted.
Yes.
Money.
I thought of like a house, like a nice house.
Yeah.
House, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This is very healthy.
Okay.
Like you're not going to anywhere dark. Cold.
Dead babies. Kidding. What? What did you say? What was it? Cold? He said I'm not going anywhere.
Cold.
That's probably the only I would never make a joke like that. I can't even believe I did that, to be honest.
But I think you did it before I said you were
No, I did it because you said,
cold.
oh, it's cold.
I said
I
cold.
thought you said cult.
Oh, no, I said cold.
Oh, cold. Jacket. I thought a jacket.
I thought you meant cold dead
No,
babies.
I was going to say dead
cold
babies.
dead baby
I was going to say dead
corpses.
babies no matter what you said next because you said you're not going to a dark place.
Red.
Flags, red flags, like a seeing red, like rawr, like whatever's right.
What's the last time you got really angry? I don't picture you getting that angry. I've never seen you real mad.
Wait, hold on. There was a time I got really...
When you get mad, you get quiet.
Yeah, I do. I didn't get... I mean, really mad? I don't know the last time I got really
I've never seen you like... You've probably seen me real mad. Or like emotional.
Yeah. I get real mad at my openers sometimes. They fuck up and stuff.
Like, how?
Like they say...
But you'll just be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, pretty much.
You don't get like angry.
Nah.
You don't like lose your temper.
Nah. I think I did on them one time recently. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, no, I don't really get...
You don't
too
really get
mad.
pissed off. Or you don't put yourself in dramatic situations
Yeah.
very often. I feel like you just kind of like remove yourself.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's annoying.
Yeah.
Brother,
Oh, I thought of Matt.
Brian Callen.
Weak. Like frail.
He's not frail.
He's frail.
What happened to everyone is asking about the 10-minute podcast? I don't really want to talk about it, but people
Well,
do.
The people want what they want, and
Why did you stop doing it?
we stopped doing it because we got so busy.
Yeah.
And it was
It's 10 minutes.
I know, but you got to drive to the place and do the thing and all
Yeah,
that shit.
not me.
No, I know. Well, me neither. That's why, because I did the congratulations. I do congratulations, and so, and Callan's got his 4 podcasts, and so, but yeah, we're trying to get it together to where we could maybe do it again. We got to figure out how. We're trying to.
It's 10. What? I don't understand why it's so hard.
Yeah, but
You could bang out 12
I
in
understand.
one day.
But you know, it's gotta it's gotta work with the scheduling, and it's gotta work financially. You know.
What's the biggest red flag in someone?
I think the biggest red flag and
Is
the thing that
being a baby.
The thing that I don't, I just don't vibe with, like I can't be on board with, is if you don't laugh at yourself.
Huh.
I can't.
Interesting.
You have
Someone
to
that
laugh
takes
at yourself.
doesn't take themselves too seriously.
Yeah, that's another way of saying it. Sure.
Yes.
Yeah. It's just like, dude, it's just boring as shit.
Yeah.
You if somebody makes fun of me and it's funny, I laugh.
Yeah.
If you don't laugh at that,
Yeah.
you're weird.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. I don't want to say you're weird, but it's just like I don't vibe with that person.
Yeah, it's hard though because as comedians, it's just like so tricky because I've definitely been in situations where I've gone too hard at someone and I'm like, well, you take yourself too seriously, and then I'm like, but I was also fucking brutal.
Yeah, well, there's that.
Yeah.
But you know
Yeah.
what I mean though. It's just like if I'm like, what the, like if you're on a date and someone's moving food around and you're like, what the fuck are you doing? You eating this shit or not? And if they're just not like, if they're like, well, no, because yada yada, and you're like, never mind.
No, how did you
don't
miss
get
that?
it. Yeah.
Well, that's like a lack of emotional intelligence too.
Yes, it is.
It's just bad chemistry.
You don't even have to laugh at it. You just have to realize what the fuck I'm saying, and it's
Yeah.
not an insult, and I don't really mean it, and I don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's comedy.
Yeah, exactly.
A friend of mine has a really good one. I was trying to set him up with somebody, and I sent them the Instagram profile of the girl, and he goes, I have a rule that someone's Instagram grid can't only be pictures of them.
Yeah,
That's kind of a good one, right?
that's a good red flag.
Like just one sunset,
That's a good red flag.
one smoothie. Like he was just like, I need to see like a smoothie, I need to see an avocado toast, like one photo that they're not in.
Yeah, that's a good red flag.
You know what I mean? Do you have any other good ones?
Red flags? Yeah, I think that somebody should be in some way. I always attribute it to like working out, but like you have to respect yourself in some way. Like if you just eat trash, that says a lot about you.
Yeah, you're dating possums.
You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like that says a lot about
Like
you.
eating like fast food
Don't-
and candy?
Yeah, or like I mean, it's fine to eat.
Right.
I do it sometimes, but
Yeah.
like if you're only eating that or
Yeah.
like and you never work out,
Yeah.
you just don't. Do you not care? Or
Yeah,
what's
that's
going
what you.
on?
Why do you hate
Yeah,
science?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
weird to me.
It's like smoking. That's my thing with smoking. Where
That's
I'm
a
just
weird
like,
one,
did you
too.
not hear?
That's a weird one.
How
too.
did this news not get to you?
Or when somebody, this is what people say too when they smoke. They're like, I said, dude, that'll kill you. They're like, everything kills you. It's like,
Well,
all right, dude.
okay.
But okay, don't you want to limit those things?
Yeah, like
You know, you get in a car. Cars kill more people than. All right, shut the fuck
Okay,
up.
yeah. I need more seatbelts. Seatbelts actually choke people. You're just like, all right, dude. What's the best gift you've ever gotten? I'm always want to know what a good gift for a guy is. It's hard to shop for guys.
Yeah, the best
Good gift.
I've ever gotten.
Probably your mom, something. Like, what's a good gift? What's a gift that you could get that you're like, accept the gift I just gave you?
Okay.
Because I feel like I gave you the best gift.
Right. Of course you do.
Like, what's a good gift for a guy?
I don't know. It depends on. You know what? A really cool gift is. I always think, and it's kind of basic, but like a really nice photo of a time you've had.
Of you?
Yeah, of me. There's a lot of cool Google ones on Google. But no, like a good photo of like you and the person you're giving the gift to, or like a time you shared. I always think that that's really cool because people are always. Everyone's walls are bare too. You know, it's like you could always hang it somewhere on the.
Everyone's walls are bare?
Well, have you seen yours?
That's a hot take. I just moved
There's always
here.
room. Well, it's been 3-4 months.
Just moved here.
Yeah.
Everyone's walls are bare. Whose homes are you hanging out at? You're probably the wrong person to ask for this. Mm-hmm. Do you have any good money advice?
Why? I want to know why you think I would be the wrong person.
Because your whole brand is that you waste money.
Yeah, that's true.
That's like your whole thing.
No dent.
A lot of people will know what would make a dent.
Yeah, true.
Like what would make a dent?
But no dents
like a G6?
isn't necessarily about money. No dents is more of a lifestyle. It's like
nothing can get you? Nothing can harm you?
Yeah, it's like, bro, no dents. It'll be fine.
Do you ever see a negative comment
Life rips, no dents.
that sticks with you?
Yeah.
You feel like water off a duck's back with negative comments.
Right, I know. I know I have that vibe, but I guess, yeah. I don't know.
Are you ever like, that one's fucking got at me?
Not really. It's so funny. Like, I mean, every now and then somebody will say something like, but I don't know. Like, if somebody will say something like, who the fuck thinks Chris D'Elia is funny? And I'm like, I literally like jump to, okay, but you don't
That's
know
just math. Yeah.
what's funny.
Yeah.
And also so many people.
Yeah.
And you just have a bad sense of humor.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I jump to. And then I'm like, and sometimes I'll write back and be like,
but also you can just
But
go,
it's fun
you know
for-
what, there's actually a button that shows
Yeah.
all the people that follow me.
Right.
Like you can see
Yeah.
literally their names. You can
Yeah.
you can find the profile of the people who think I'm funny.
And like the other day, like on the,
Where did you just go?
well, I'm trying to think. That's what I'm thinking. The other day I was like I'm doing that show, you know, that show's
I wanted to.
coming
I
out.
have some
Yeah.
questions.
And the promo is like me brushing my hair back, and it's like,
Very sexual.
yeah, it's because that's the show,
Yeah.
you know. And I realize I'm a comedian that would maybe take the piss out of something like that. But
Yeah, yeah.
So people, this is one that's always been kind of annoying
that's
to me.
interesting, yeah.
Is that like I work out really hard right now.
Really?
And I've been doing that for maybe a year and a half. I know you can obviously tell, but
You definitely look thinner.
well, it's my face, yeah. And Whitney, you look at pictures of Whitney. My
I thought you called me Whitney. I was like,
no,
Jesus.
the
Confrontation.
show. But when I did a big bit that kind of went. That was one of the bigger bits in my last special about people making fun of. I was making fun of workout culture, how people always talk about it.
Right.
Like, you know, all I got to do is wake up in the morning and fucking never look behind me, always fucking winning. Like those people who are on Instagram.
Yeah.
And now that I work out, people are like, "You're becoming what you hate," which is. That's not what I was talking about. When people misunderstand what I'm talking about, or like don't do the extra thinking, like, dude, I'm not talking about people who work out. Working out is a good thing. The people who fucking pretend like they're doing something.
Yeah.
You know? So that's always annoying. It's like, bro, like people like in the youth thing.
When people
are
try to like accuse you of being like a hypocrite.
yeah, it's like you're not listening to me.
Yeah.
And then the youth thing, people are like, oh, bro, okay, you'd make fun of somebody who does something like this. You mean be an actor in a show?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like that's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know, like, and then it's like what they did was they shot us. They're like, just hang around, and I was like, okay, cool. And like I moved my hair out of my face, and that's the one they use because that's
Of
like
course.
synonymous with sexy, right? So people are like,
Let me look less bald.
yeah, exactly.
Nothing
so he's
sexy
like,
about
so
it.
he's like, yeah. So somebody wrote like, oh, he's trying so hard. It's like, dude, no, I'm not. I'm just fucking chilling. And they used that. They made it look like that. It's like,
How often do you read your comments though?
I'll read the top ones, you know,
Yeah.
to see if like you comment or some shit.
Yeah.
Like, but like, it's too hard. You know,
Yeah.
there's a lot, but also sometimes it's good to read those because you know what people like.
Yeah.
you know.
Even though it's not necessarily like a great representation of what everybody thinks.
definitely
Because
not.
I think people that love you are just like and they
Yeah,
move on.
yeah,
You know?
yeah.
The thing that drives me the most crazy is when someone is like, did you get a facelift? Like, did you get, it's like, okay, so I'm not allowed to be ugly.
That bothers me when
What?
people say that to somebody.
It's so
That bothers
weird to me that people
Yeah.
like people think I got like fake lips, like it's so crazy to me because I'm like, okay, so you want an impossible standard of beauty. If someone is even close to it,
It's so
then you
annoying.
accuse
It's
them of having
so
surgery.
Fucking annoying.
When I have plastic surgery, you guys will know.
yeah.
You'll fucking know all about it. I will not only will I talk about it, but I will look so batshit crazy. I'm gonna go so extremely
Yeah.
far with this.
As you should.
You'll know when I have plastic. And I had breast implants. I talked about it.
I know. Yeah, you wouldn't be somebody who fucking tried to hide it.
I would never hide it. Like when I'm on camera, I'm on Instagram all the time. You would know if I disappeared for 3 months to get plastic
100%.
surgery. But it's funny because people said that to me in the very beginning. But what does happen is, I started to learn how to put makeup on. I started to learn how to take care of myself, and I put weight on. And everyone's like, people think I got cheek and like, what's it called? Cheek implants? Fillers. Well, no, I mean like cheek implants.
Oh,
it's filler. They put filler in your cheek and they mold.
No, but they have like the.
No, you can put like a fucking
like butt implants. Like,
yes, you can put like a fucking shoulder pad in your face and keep it in there.
I gotta do that.
Yeah, like, but it's so wild to me that, and then people were like, "You look younger than you used to look. You look older than you used to. You're getting old." I hope so.
Yeah, I know. That's a weird one. Is when people are like, "Bro, you look old." It's like, how long have you known about me? First of all, 12 years.
Yeah.
Okay, well, then I'm gonna look older. Yeah.
People say to me, they're like, "You look like you're getting older," and then people will go like, "You've got work done." I'm like, "Which is it?
Right.
Which is it?"
Yeah, that's annoying. Listen to yourself when you talk. Fucking say some shit that think about some shit before you comment. But you're not gonna, so it's fine.
There's so much, and then God, it just gets so crazy, and it's like people will look at, they'll put photos side by side, and they'll be like, Whitney, before and after surgery. The before, I'm fully anorexic, and then I put on 30 pounds. Of course, I look different. It's not filler. It's just someone gaining weight.
Right.
It's just so funny to me.
It's annoying when somebody accuses you of something that you haven't done. Yeah, that's fucking real. That's always annoying.
And it's like when people are like, Whitney's had plastic surgery. I'm like, thank you.
Yeah, I guess.
I feel like that should be a compliment in some weird way.
I think it is. If I think it is. If you haven't gotten plastic surgery and someone's like, "Oh, did you get plastic surgery?"
Yeah, don't you think that's kind of a compliment?
Because obviously, if so, then it would have been subtle because you didn't get it.
Yeah, but it's like I've always had. I mean, I have a crazy face. I'm sorry, like, I don't know what to say. But I did post a baby picture once on like a TBT, and everyone was like, "Oh, you've just always had a like crazy face, plastic surgery face." Like I had one like as a kid.
I don't know. I don't. Think
but it's also there's stuff because I've gone into because of the eye bags. I mean, I get eye bags. And I went into a dermatologist, and they were just like, "Yeah, you would look insane if you got any like plastic surgery." And they said something about doing filler under my eyes, but I was like, I don't want to look nuts. I feel like it's gonna be too obvious.
Talking to me about fucking eye bags.
I know you really do have eye bags.
But that was the joke on the show Whitney. Is like if we had a kid, it would be fucking Sleepy Hollow.
Was that a joke that we made?
No, but I mean, whatever. I don't know if we said
It
Sleepy
would just
Hollow,
be
but-
fucking
Well, who's the guy? in
zombie
Sleepy Hollow?
apocalypse.
What's his fucking name? What's his name?
Sleepy Hollow. Isn't that like a kid's? I don't know.
No, but who did Johnny Depp play in
Ichabod Crane.
Ichabod Crane? Yeah. Isn't that Sleepy Hollow?
A lot of people were asking what your favorite scene was from that show.
And Whitney?
People ask me about the show a lot.
I always remember the drunk one.
Oh yeah.
But also the jeans.
The jeans? Wait, the jeans, but wait, the drunk one.
No, they were both different ones.
And a lot of people want to know how you're so good at playing drunk if you've never been drunk.
Yeah.
Is it because you observe drunk people? Because you're always sober.
Yeah, because I was never drunk around drunk people.
Right.
I was always not drunk. So I would be like, that's funny they do that. And then I would just kind of, I don't know. Somebody said something, somebody said something, actually, I know who it was. So I was at my 1 year of college in theater at the Atlantic.
Did you take a theater?
At Atlantic Theater Company.
At NYU?
Yes. And William H. Macy came in to talk to the class.
Whoa.
He is
His wife's in jail.
Yeah, he kind of founded the Atlantic Theater Company.
Also, why is he not in the news about this at all?
That's what I wonder.
Why is it
always
only
wondered.
Felicity Huffman? Did they have some agreement that was like, I'll take this one?
I don't know. But anyway, he said, somebody was talking about a scene in some movie where he was crying. And they were like, how did you do that? How did you get to that point? And he said, well, a lot of people cry in movies. And in reality, you're always trying, if you're getting emotional, you're always trying not to cry.
That's right.
So I thought, I'm not going to cry.
Yeah.
And because I thought that, I started crying when I was doing the scene.
Right.
And I was like, that's really interesting. So I thought, well, if you're playing drunk, if you're drunk,
you're trying to not be drunk.
only trying to act not
That's
drunk.
right. That's right. That's
so
right.
as long as you're thinking, I'm not drunk,
yeah.
you already seem drunk.
Yes, that's right. That's so
I
true.
Just take a little bit of that. Yeah.
It's so true.
Yeah.
And then what about you? Are you allowed to say anything about it?
I don't know, probably not, but it comes out December 26th.
Oh, that's soon. You've seen the did you watch the show before you got the job?
Oh, yeah. Before it was the first time that I got a show that I was a fan of already.
That's so
because
funny.
everything else I either started with the first.
Oh, that's so true.
Or I just joined and I was like, oh, I don't know the show. Let me check it out.
Yeah.
But this show I was like, oh,
I hate how much I love that show.
It's one of those shows that is so watchable, and you don't think.
It's addictive.
First of all, it's very bingeable. First of all, it was on Lifetime originally.
I remember that.
So already you're like, what is this?
Yeah.
But it was good, and it was,
But it was good in such a like delicious, like indulgent way, but also just smart enough. It's smart, so it's not trashy or not campy, but it's just like I think I watched the entire thing in one day.
Yeah, I started watching it with my girl on a fucking whim. We were just like, all right, let's just fucking.
Yeah, what do
turn
you
it
watch?
On. I was like, let's just turn it on, and we turned it on, and then we just watched the whole thing in like 2 or 3 days.
But I'm not allowed to ask anything about it. You're not allowed to give away any plot points.
Nah, I don't know. I don't know what people know or not.
Right.
But it's fucking cool, dude. It's cool what I got to do.
Do you die?
I can't tell you that, dude.
Do you kill someone?
Can't tell you. And you know that.
That means yes. Clickbait, Chris D'Elia.
Yeah. He didn't share much. Mum was the word, but
You're so stupid. What else do you watch? I can't picture you watching TV.
I watch
Sports?
No.
I'm joking.
Yeah, I know you're joking. I watch the things that you know what I really fucking liked is Mindhunter.
Oh, I bet. Why doesn't that have more press? It's David fucking Fincher.
I think it's a really popular show. I fucking love his
Me
shit.
too.
I mean, did you watch Mindhunter?
No, I haven't seen it.
So the first season is great.
Yeah.
The second season is better.
Really?
Yeah.
It's only 2.
Yeah.
You're watching Succession?
No.
What?
Is it a comedy?
Uh-huh.
I don't really watch comedy.
You've never heard of it?
Oh, I know it.
You don't watch comedies?
No.
Ever?
Very rarely. My whole life is comedy.
You know what was so funny to me when I went into Netflix to do like the marketing meeting or whatever, and they were like, you know, a lot of comics call us the day their special comes out and they're bummed and they're freaking out because their special is not on their homepage.
Oh, yeah.
Which means they don't watch comedy.
Who? Oh.
You know what I mean? They don't watch stand-up specials.
Yeah.
That's what that means. Because it would be what is in your algorithm. And if you watch a lot of stand-up specials, that stand-up special is going to be in your algorithm.
True, but also, yeah, I guess so.
I think a lot of comedians don't watch stand-up.
Yeah, but also, it takes time for it to get in the algorithm, I think.
Yeah, but it's like if I only watch stand-up specials and your special comes out, you'll be on my homepage.
Right, gotcha.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Unless I don't watch specials, in which case it'll be whatever fucking British Bake Off.
I do watch. I just want to see how they look. Like usually, I don't watch comedian specials. I think I watched Chris Rock's when it came out.
Yeah.
But I don't ever expect to. I just I'll put it on because I want to see what they all look like.
Yeah.
I want to be like, what are people doing? You know?
Yeah.
So I'll watch like 5-10 minutes of everyone's. Well, not everyone's, but you know, my friends and shit.
What? How did you decide to shoot in Minneapolis? Your last special?
Well, you know, people. I know you like fly to a venue to see it first. Sometimes I just don't care that much.
Yeah. That shows. I'm kidding. I don't know what that means.
So dumb. So no, I just like also like you're just looking at me on the stand-up show.
Yeah.
You make the background look however you want to look. And
Yeah. How many cameras did you have?
Five?
Mm-hmm.
Minneapolis. Here's why I picked Minneapolis because I know it's a good comedy town.
Yeah.
I played
Agree.
it before, but it was also I hadn't been there in like 2.5, 3 years.
Yeah, that's great.
So that's I
Smart.
think the most important thing is like people.
A lot
are
of
just
people
jacked
sleep on
to see you.
Minneapolis. Yeah, totally.
They're just like when I announced I was coming to Minneapolis and for the Netflix special, like it sold out.
I think a lot of people. I think the reason I like to go to theaters before, I don't like theaters that are too big for a special. I think that.
What do you think is like the best size?
I like small and intimate because you have better camera
but
angles.
Small and intimate is different for different people.
Yeah, I think 1,500 is like a good.
Yeah.
Special size.
Yeah.
I think that when people do these like big wide shots of it, I'm like, why are you making me look at architecture? I want to see this comedian.
That's
you know,
what I'm saying.
I think a lot of times our egos get involved and we want to show people how many tickets we can
Yeah.
sell.
But also, people don't know how big stuff is.
No one gives a
Like
shit.
I think mine was 2,000 seats, and like which is like my favorite to
Yeah.
shoot in.
Yeah.
But like you, also it's different too. Like my energy is different than your energy. Like
Mine's like better.
you have the better energy, but like I'm not gonna like me if I like me in a 2,000 seater is different than like Jeff Ross in a 2,000 seater.
It's so true.
Like, he would.
But you're at your best 2,000 because I feel like sometimes when because I'm already a little yelly. I worry when it's.
So am I.
Disagree with me.
You're very
obviously,
yelly.
when a venue's too big, I feel like I start projecting too much, and then on camera, it's just like way too much. So I like to do a smaller theater so that it's more. I restrain myself.
You're not yelly. You're just passionate, as every comedian should be. You're not yelly.
I think I am. I was on what was that? Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, and it was like the promoting my special. And he said he was reading off a teleprompter, and he says, "Whitney Cummings, Can I Touch It? Now streaming on Netflix."
Oh, it's hilarious.
It was like
did he mean to?
No.
Oh, wow.
It was like a Freudian slip. It said streaming on the teleprompter.
Streaming on Netflix, and he goes, "Whoops." He says, "Well, that's not right."
That's exactly what it was like. Kind of true. But I feel like when a venue's too big, I start screaming.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to. Even now, too. Like it'll be 14 years now that I've been doing stand up in January, and like I'm like.
14 years.
Yeah. What are you at? You must be. 14.
I must be this. I think we started at the same time-ish.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be doing it, and I'm like, yeah, like I get the same way. I'm like, oh, they like it. All right, well then you'll like this, and then I'm like, what am I doing? They already like it. I don't need to fucking overdo it. You know.
Do you remember your old bits?
Zero.
Can you do your deer bit?
I don't even think.
Try to do it right now.
Honestly, I don't even think I could get the first sentence. Hold on, let me think.
I can't remember something. If as soon as I shoot something, it deletes.
Me too.
I can't remember. People will come up to me and they'll just be like, "Hey, hooker," and I'm like, "Excuse me," and they're like, "Oh, that's your joke."
I know.
And I'm like,
all the time. The best one I ever got from that was a guy comes up to me in the airport, shows me a picture of whatever terrorist they caught like that week. Okay? I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
Shows me the picture of him that was like a famous picture of him at that point.
Yeah.
I don't know who it was, but the picture I remember. And he goes like, maybe I said something on the podcast or something. I have no idea.
Oh, no.
And I go like this. And he goes, the thing. And I go, and I said, oh, dude, to this day, I have no fucking idea what he was talking about.
That was a threat on your life.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Also at the
For
airport. I'm like, bro,
sure.
chill. You're going to get the no-fly list.
I get I get so much disrespect in person. It's wild.
Yeah.
I don't know what I give off. People.
No, that's what I get too, because we kind of have the same thing where we're like, you're doing that? Fucking what are you doing? You know?
I get people, I get career advice. I get people like, you really shouldn't have done that fucking.
They think they're being funny with you.
I think so, but also people will be like, how come you're not on Grey's Anatomy?
Oh, dude.
And I'm like, what? Like as if I just.
That's the grandma shit. Like they'll be like, how come you're not doing so? Why don't you host Saturday Night Live?
I had someone who's like, how come you're not in Avatar? No, I had a bunch of people that are like, why aren't you Wonder Woman? I'm like, because I forgot to call them back.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, exactly.
I just didn't want to. I didn't have time.
Fahim Anwar, comedian, if you don't know.
Love him
he
so
has
much.
he has a really funny bit about that. I can't remember what it is.
He kills me.
Yeah, he's really funny.
But I also get people that come up to me in airports that are like, hey, I need you to record my voicemail. And I'm like,
oh, yeah.
Okay. Like, the things I get asked are wild.
You know what? I have a thing that I say when people say, like, hey, will you get on one knee and do this silly thing for the picture? I go like this. Hey, are you a fan of mine? And they say, yeah. And I say, then you know the answer to that question.
Yeah. No, I have people that are like, can I grab your boob? Like, the things people, they're like, can I do this thing where I lick your face? Someone asked me to lick my face. Like, it's like, how?
What do you say?
Well, I'm like, no, thank you. Just put it in selfie, and I'm happy to get in it.
Yeah.
But I also get a lot of dudes that'll come up to me and they'll just be like, hey, I don't know who you are, but my girlfriend loves you.
Awful.
And I'm like, so how did you know to come up to me?
I know, right?
You know.
Yeah.
Now I'm the asshole.
Yeah.
Now I feel, and I had someone come up to me. This girl, she came up to me. She was like, hey, my phone is dead. Can you take a picture of us and just email it to me?
Wow.
Well, I'm like, and I did it.
Yeah.
I did it.
Hilarious. Wow.
Where are you going?
I'm trying to think if I would do that. And my eyes are in a thing. But I think I would say, I might say yes
Do you wear contacts?
to that. Yeah.
What happens when you don't?
My eyes are blue.
Are you? You wear brown color contacts?
That's hilarious.
You should wear color contacts. That's actually some gangster shit right there.
Yeah.
What's the rudest thing anyone's ever done to you in public?
Well, I thought about this when you were saying the thing, and this is pretty fucking rude. I was at the Comedy Store. I had a really great set, I remember. I got off stage.
That's not what I heard.
It was a killer. Trust me.
No,
it was.
that's not what they said on Reddit.
Banging. They wrote blogs about it. Anyway. I got off stage, and this really pretty, blonde, tall female that came up to me solo, and I was like, okay, she's gonna flirt or something. you know? And she says, "Hey, you're really funny." And I was like, "Thanks so much. I really appreciate it." Oh man, this is so long ago. And she says, "Yeah." She says, "Like, I mean, really funny." And I was like, "Wow, thanks a lot. I really appreciate it." She says, "I mean, you're not that funny." And I said, "Oh, okay, well, yeah, oh,
Cool.
okay, yeah,
Cool
and
talk.
Then, and then she says, "Yeah, I mean, you know," and I was like, "Yeah, I don't know," and she was like, "I mean, you are really funny, but it's not like you're Eddie Murphy." That's what she said, and I said, "Okay," and she was like, "You know," and I was like,
We're still
I don't really know what you're saying. You're saying I'm really funny," and she was like, and then she just completely kept saying like, "You're not that funny, so don't like," and just, like end like trailer sentences off. It was the weirdest fucking thing. I don't know if it's the rudest, but I think about that all the time. I'm like, I don't know what she was trying to get at.
That feels like awkward flirting.
Maybe it was that, but she gave me a hardcore compliment and then just kept walking it back.
I hate that when people have to give me compliments by insulting other comics.
Oh, I hate that too.
When they're like, "Oh, you're so funny." I mean, you know who's not funny? And I'm like, "Whoa, those are my friends."
You know what?
Stop insulting my friends.
Do you know what I even hate? I hate that so much. And I'll be like, you maybe just saw him on a bad night or something. He's fucking hilarious. She's hilarious. But you know what I can't stand even is when people say, "Dude, this is so weirdly, subtly egotistical for someone to say this." When they say, "I don't even like stand up."
Oh.
But you. And you're like, all right.
No one doesn't like stand-up.
Yeah.
That's not real.
Yeah. No, stand-up is great. And you just fucking...
I love when comics have to give you backhanded compliments when you come off stage. When you come off stage and like you kill, and some comic that's like a hater is like, "Great crowd."
Yeah.
You're like, "That's not why that went well."
Yeah, I know. It's great.
Or if you go on stage and do well and they're like, "Weird crowd," and you're like, "What?"
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Or yeah. Or they were all here to see you, huh?
I had people say, "Oh, that's the worst."
Did you post about this or something?
I have the most insane. People say such insane shit to me. They'll come up to me and they're like, "Hey, you are so funny." Don't listen to them.
Oh yeah.
They're just jealous. I'm like, "Who's what?" Like, it
That's
makes me
so
really paranoid.
That
Like, as if I'm gonna go, "You know what? I won't. Thank you."
Some guy came up to me once at the Comedy Store and said, "Hey man, dude, just so you know, my friends fucking hate you, and I always tell them how funny you are." And I went like this, "Hey man, fuck you," right in his face like that. And he goes, "What?" And I was like, "Think about what you're saying." And I walked away. Literally.
That's so true. People do that all the time. They're like, "I fucking defend you all the time."
Like, dude,
I'm good. I don't.
See ya.
You know what?
Yeah,
I'm
I don't need that.
good. All right, we're gonna do a little ESMR, and then I'm gonna get you out of here. Do you watch ASMR videos?
Oh, I know what it is.
Can you do some ASMR for us?
So that is.
Why did you just start sounding like shit?
I did?
Yeah.
That's the number one ASMR thing, is to touch the mic, right? Wait, let me do it. Don't do it so I can hear mine once.
Oh.
I do it better.
Keep doing it.
Oh.
See if you can put me to sleep.
They say, do you feel it on the top of your head?
The tinkling.
Do you feel it? No. I never really felt it, except I saw you and Dave Grohl doing it on your Instagram or something like that.
Yeah.
And I felt it.
You got a boner?
No. Don't fucking say that.
Did you get a hard on?
No.
What do you call boners now?
What?
Chubby?
Ew. Fucking chubby.
Stiffy.
I don't have a name for my boner, dude. I don't like when people have a name for boners.
But what would someone say if they had to say it?
Rock hard cock.
I don't feel the tingly with ASMR.
But I don't like when people go. Before I get the paper involved, I don't like people to. Have you seen the little redhead girl when she's like, I'm like, dude, and I was like, why'd the car drive by? She's looking up to the left, like.
Wait, that ASMR person?
Yeah, it's a girl. Anyway.
I don't know who that is.
Well, you gotta get hip to the fucking ASMR community, but. Wow, interesting. I like that one.
I like that one a lot.
That's me scratching my pubes if you're listening. If you're just listening and you're not on video.
Have you ever shaved your pubes?
No, once I got too close though. I got too close, and I just tried to trim it, and it got too much, and I was like, oh, fuck, I guess I'm going to have to go all the way. And
You trimmed it with scissors.
Yeah, I do it like a fucking MacGyver. I'm like MacGyver in the bathroom.
Do you have to put your leg up on the tub?
Yes. I'm not even going to lie. And I also I hired a ball lifter. He's a guy that comes by my place. And he just kind of holds him up so I can get under it near my asshole. His name's fucking Carl. Anyway.
Will you tear the paper?
Yeah. I know that that's what I have to do, by the way. You don't have to say it.
Okay, well then why the fuck are you doing it?
Because I have to tell you about Carl. That sounds like the beginning of like what would be in a movie theater, and then the movie would start, like fucking Dolby Digital sound.
I don't like that one.
Well, you made me fucking do it. I like that one.
That's like, no, that one makes me sick.
Okay, well, what else? It's interesting how it does sound. Oh, let's do the nail clipper.
Oh, yeah. Oh, don't clip your nails. Don't clip your nails.
I'm gonna do it.
Oh, this is so gross.
Shh.
That's not your nail, that's your skin.
Hang now. Shh. That was it. I did hear it. Hold on one second.
But do like a nail.
Okay.
Do the actual nail.
We know what that's gonna sound like though. But okay, I'll do it.
No, I'm
Ready?
not. Your nails are pretty soggy.
Here we go. Sounds nice. It sounds like opening a fresh Coke.
I actually like that one.
Yeah. See? It's not so bad.
Oh, this.
Wait, let's try this one. Let's try this one. Ready, guys? Was that good?
I think that's disgusting.
Don't ever do that one. Sincerely, don't ever do that one. I saw that one with the Dave Grohl one, and I was like, nah, she's not going to be doing that. That's so gross, dude.
Chris D'Elia.
Dude.
D'Elia.
Is that it? Did we do it?
I think so.
Okay.
Is there,
Yeah, it was like over an hour, right?
Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah. Well, how do you get off? That's my main question. Where do you get off, dude? I don't even mean sexually. I just mean like, how dare you?
Where do you get off?
Where do you get off?
That's such a
With this whole thing? Where do you get off? Dude?
that's such a funny thing
Yeah.
to yell at someone in
Yeah.
a fight.
Yeah. I got to start bringing that back, dude.
I love rhetorical questions in fights.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where do you get
Where
off?
do you get off? You
How do you answer that?
You
Has
can-
anyone? It's an unanswerable question.
you say on the subway? Carney.
I don't
I
know.
can't-
How do you end your podcasts?
I go like this. Well, that's it.
How long are
there's no-
yours normally?
An hour. About an hour. A little, maybe
I think we're more than an
a
hour.
few minutes over, a few
You
minutes
talk for
before.
an hour?
Yeah.
Do you write it out before?
No.
You literally don't give any thought to it.
I sometimes will be like, this is what I should talk about. Oh, I should mention that this week. I'll write it in my notes, but I'll just write like a word or two.
And then you're just,
I do it. I did not think I could do it, and I was like, oh, I can do it. Like, I don't know, I can just do it. I had no idea. I guess it's probably hard to do, but I just I like to talk and be silly. I think sometimes I'm like, who's going to listen to that one? That one was fucking not so good, but
do you know what's weird about you? I mean, I do think you can sing. Like you're joking, but it's also good.
Here's what it is.
You know what I
Okay.
mean?
I think I could carry a note, you know?
It's like Melissa Villaseñor when she sings as a joke. You're like, that's really funny, but you can also sing.
Yeah. I don't. Ooh, that's a good one. Do it. Do it, ASMR. It's a good one. It's my beard. You want to scratch that?
That's disgusting.
It's just hair, dude.
I'm
We
gonna
all
be
got it.
sick. That's like dandruffy, licey. Do you moisturize?
No. What you see is what you get, dude.
What do you want to tell people? Buy this shirt?
You can if you want. I don't want anyone to do anything that they don't want to do. That's a number one thing about me.
You guys, Chris needs money. Chris,
I just want, you can listen to my podcast. You can whatever. I
watch you.
Yeah, you's coming out soon. I did another movie that's coming out soon.
What?
Well,
That's
next
not coming
year.
out for a while. We just
Nah, next year, yeah.
I feel like we'll have you on for a 2.
Yeah, dude.
But you never have guests, just only your brother.
I've never had a guest. Yeah, my brother, I guess. Yeah.
Are you going? What if Marshall wants to come on?
Yeah, I would change it, do a role for him. Yeah. I would have guests, I guess. We thought about it, but then I was like, well, I don't know. It's working, so fuck it. Also, then I don't have to deal with people like, can I get on your podcast? Oh, just wait. Just wait.
Oh, no, I know. I'm aware.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah.
It is pretty wild. But asking people is also a bummer.
I guess, but you have a popular one already, so it's like if you have a popular one, it's like not really that big of a deal.
Yeah, it's not that hard. Yeah. I think it's like podcasts are like jury duty. It's like everyone that has one, you're gonna have to do it at some point. So when they ask, you're just like, yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't do a ton of them.
What?
Pods.
No, because I say like, bro, I'm so
no.
podcast out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a lot of friends that like that I want to do like yours. I want to do like I want to do like I like doing Fighter and the Kid, you know, shit like that.
Yeah, they're all our friends. It's like we'd be doing it anyway.
I know,
We'd be hanging out anyway.
Yeah, and it's good for it's also good for your
You?
tickets brand, and you know, it's like to be here like people who watch you that don't watch me. It's like
There are a lot of those out there.
And so so it's cool to talk to them too. You know, it's really just I'm blessed.
Blessed and highly favored.
Yeah.
That's what Benton always says. Do you
Blessed and highly favored?
Do you pray?
Like on victims? The other kind of pray, like holy, yeah.
I hate you. And I love you very much. Do you want
Love
to
you
take this
too.
candle? Are those your real glasses or are those joke glasses?
Nah, bro, come on. You know that these are fucking real. You're not going to come at me like Whitney Cummings with these fucking glasses, bro. These glasses are this shit.
Those are awful.
No, they're not. And the thing is,
Are those serious?
you know it. That's it.
I thought those were joke glasses. Final answer, those are your favorite glasses?
The Ray-Bans, the Justins.
I like the ones that are yellow.
Oh, those?
I mean, the yellow Ray-Bans. They're like the Wayfarers. We're not rolling still, right?
Yeah, we are. This is why wouldn't we? Dude, we stop when I get up.
Is the guy from Apple here? The head of Apple Podcast is here.
Let's go check it out.
We have to, huh?
In 20 minutes?
He's
Oh,
in
cool.
here in 20 minutes? Okay. But you're going to leave.
Watch what I learned how to do.
Okay. Do it again?
I don't want to. I think I was lucky.
See if you can do it twice.
Oh, dude, so flirting. You love me.
Imagine if I just fell in love with you.
That'd be amazing.
I was like, wait a second. Now that we've done this podcast together, everything's changed.
Do you do
Can you imagine if we had sex, how weird it would be?
Yeah, we would be laughing.
I would be dying laughing.
We'd be laughing.
One time, Bobby Lee and I tried to see if I could suck his dick.
Of all people.
We were like, let's just see if I can do it. And we were crying.
I mean, imagine seriously, for real, blowing Bobby. Like, for
With his
real.
belly hitting you in the
Yeah.
forehead.
You'd be doing it and he'd be like, uh-oh. Like, he'd just be like, oh.
Literally, he was like, let me just see if I can show you. And we just could not stop laughing.
That's so funny.
I know, it was really funny.
Toki. He would just be like, oh, God, that guy is a fucking cartoon.
Everybody thinks that you and I have a deep connection with Bobby that a lot of people don't have.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people were saying that.
Me and you?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
A lot of people were saying, can you talk about how you guys are connected with Bobby? I don't know where that come from.
That's weird.
I don't know what that means.
I've never met Bobby.
Do you have any advice for me?
For you?
Mm-hmm. As someone who's...
You're like always working on something, right? You're always like, what are you doing after this? You ever chill?
She's working.
Yeah, right, exactly. On something else, or why don't you just chill? Why don't you just chill sometimes?
Sorry, I don't have your inner monologue
What do you mean?
of like, everything's cool, I'm great, I'm the best.
Yeah, but why don't you just like fucking walk around or some shit?
I go on hikes outside.
Oh, okay.
Brendan and I hike out here.
Right, that's cool.
I go on hikes.
That's cool then, yeah.
But I'm always like I'm putting a tour together, so I'm trying to write a new hour.
Yeah.
Are you going to take time off after your special?
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna.
You're going to be at the Comedy Store tonight.
Well, no. I honestly I have nothing to talk about,
I don't
dude.
believe you.
You know what? Like, what's the longest you've gone not doing stand up?
Actually, after I shoot a special, I take like 2 or 3 months off because I feel like I don't want to do a bad impression of myself.
I get it, yeah.
I don't want to be like, "Meh," you know, like so. I
was a good impression of you.
I try to like shake it off and then come up with new stuff and like go live a little so I can get.
So I had this tour that I'm on. That I am on.
Did ASMR with my boob look.
Wow, I really liked that one. So I did my tour for 2 years.
That's fucking too many years.
So here's what happened. I did 2 different hours. I would say 40 minutes. 40 minutes I did for a year. I dropped it because I was so tired of it.
So none of that is
And
in the special.
no.
Have
And
you titled your special yet?
Not yet.
That's so hard to do.
I know. Well, it can be. Unless it's so obvious.
Netflix, the last time I had a special there, I sent them the title. They were like, you can do whatever you want on Netflix. They never, and I sent the title and they were like, you can't use this title. It's such a bad title.
And I liked that title that you were going to call
I
it.
wanted to call my last special Bear Claw.
I really like the title that you have, though.
Thank you.
That's something that have I told you this? You have the best titles.
Really?
Good for You is awesome.
Really?
Can I touch it? I love you. I wanted to call mine I love you, and then you came out with I love you.
Fuck.
Yeah, well, whatever. It was good.
You can do I love you too.
And I love you.
I'm your girlfriend.
I'm your girlfriend. That's so good. Money Shot's great. The titles are amazing.
Really?
Yeah, you have the best titles I would say in the game you have the best titles.
Really?
I think so, yeah.
I don't like when titles are jokes. I don't like puns, and I don't like. I think as a girl in stand-up, it's so easy to be like sassy.
Yeah.
Like I'm a strong woman, and I'm a sassy lady.
Yeah.
I'm trying to come up with a tour title, and I cannot come up with one.
Yeah.
That's who's gonna help me. Maybe Chris will help me. I can't come up with a tour title name.
It's tough sometimes, man. Because
It's
you want
impossible.
it to like embody what you're. But you also like don't like. So here's the deal. So I did my hour. It was 40 minutes, and it was funny, but it wasn't like what I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
So I started talking about something else, which was my childhood,
Dolphins.
and how good it was.
Yeah, that's.
And I was like, that's funny. No one does that really.
I love that.
So that became like 30 minutes, and then I was like, I don't have to talk about this other stuff now. So it was like it kind of two different tours, kind of.
Yeah.
So,
But that stuff that you talked about, that 40 minutes,
the
it's never
earlier
gonna,
stuff, it's never gonna. Yeah, I don't. I thought about. I don't want to do it on a special. I thought about
You could just shoot it
and putting it on YouTube.
yeah,
I thought
or
about
Instagram
doing that.
or
I
something
thought
like
about-
in chunks. You
I
know.
thought about doing that. I'd have to relearn it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you never did your
forget
deer
shit.
bit. Try to do the deer bit.
Okay. So that nothing makes me want to do it less than that. But when you do that, all I remember is that part. Oh, why did you shoot me?
Yeah,
That's all I
yeah.
remember.
What's the setup?
Oh, because when you shoot a deer, the noise it makes, it sounds like a person. Like it goes, oh. I swear to God, it looked at me and said, "Why did you shoot me?"
So stupid.
Yeah, it's so dumb. Such a mean.
What
joke.
about the Let me try to do your German joke. So Germans are the most.
I would say creepy.
You said creepy?
I think I said creepy.
No, I think you said
Scary? I don't.
Germans are the scariest motherfuckers.
Yeah.
That's my. Like they'll be like, "Here's a birthday cake. I poisoned you."
Yeah. No. Here's.
Needle.
I said, you know how I could prove Germans are the scariest, whatever nationality?
Yeah.
Is if a German came up to you and said,
Yeah.
"Hello, I have made your birthday cake." What would you say, or something like that? I don't know.
Did you poison this? It's that. Did you poison this?
I have poison.
Would you eat it? Would you eat?
Oh, that's right. That's
Would
what it
you
was.
eat
Would
it?
you eat it? Yeah. That's right.
And then what? There was something about a needle.
I have poisoned you.
Oh, I have poisoned you, my friend.
Yeah, something like that.
And needle, and then you fall to the ground.
Yes, I did a lot of falling to the ground early on. I know. I thought I felt. I think I fall funny, but I haven't fallen to the ground in a long time.
You're very good at physical comedy. You're very good. I don't think people understand how hard that is.
Well,
Like one time we did a scene on something, and you had to slam your dick into a computer.
yeah. I remember that.
And you felt like you
Yes, I
just.
remember that.
Knowing how to fall, funny. It sounds easy, but it's really hard. You
Yeah.
just knew perfectly the timing of and
Yeah.
to fall like
Collapsing into it.
straight. Yeah.
I don't know why I do that. Well,
No, that's just like people don't understand how hard it is. It's like doing impressions. Like it's something that you can't learn. You have a gift or you don't of being able to mimic somebody. I think physical comedy, you can't learn physical comedy.
Yeah. You can't, huh?
Can you impersonate anybody well?
I mean, I did the Eminem thing,
That's it.
but not really well. I don't.
Yeah,
think,
like
no.
you can't do impressions.
No, I don't think well. I mean, I can do them.
Like if you had
funny.
to audition for SNL, would you?
I think I can do them funny. I can
Yeah.
do them funny
Like
impressions.
a funny version of
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, do slow. But does that really sound like him? I don't know. But I can half-ass it. You know what I mean?
A lot of
Like,
people do. A lot of people wanted to know about your De Niro impression. Do you do one?
Oh no! I did a silly thing on Instagram.
Yeah.
Where he was. Where on the Irishman at the end of the trailer, he was like, well, did you kill the guy or whatever? And he was like, what do you want me to say? You want me to know? And so I cut the trailer and I put me in it, and I said, what do you want me to know? You want me to say? And so that's why
Oh,
they're
that's
saying,
right.
Yeah. I forget what the fuck it is. What do you want me to say? You want me to say? I want to say I did it. something like that. No, but it's not good. Good for you. Brought to you by.
I'm so glad you think this is a good title.
I do. Yeah, I think it's really good.
Remember, I was arguing with my producer. I was like, people are going to think it's like shitty, like good for you, like
No.
sarcastic. Do you
But
see
even
what
if
they
it-
just wrote
but
on the screen?
The reason why
They just told us
that's been up there, by
they
the way.
just told us to wrap
it up.
I've been trying to dismount, and you just won't.
Good for you is good because it means two different things, though. That's why it's a good title.
Really?
Because
remember
it's
how insecure I was about this title?
That's-
What?
Told you all that. We've all told you this multiple times.
What, Benson?
what I'm
It's a
saying.
good title. It's a double entendre, and you're like,
Do not talk to me like that in front of my.
This is good for you. Also good for you.
Yeah.
Also good for you. It's good. It's great.
You know, the other one I wanted to do was Here We Go.
and you wanted to do Human Time, which was
I didn't like that one.
But isn't Here We Go the Neil Brennan's tour?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Too close to that because he just
Should have
did
done it. Fuck, let's change
Yeah.
it now. No, there was a couple other ones that I had. It's hard to name a fucking podcast.
Congratulations was good. I mean,
It was really good. Why did you do that?
because I had a thing on Instagram that was I would hashtag congratulations world, and it was all about like congratulations world. Now this is a thing, like whether it be like
you dumbass.
yeah.
You did.
So
yeah.
I was like, I'll call it congratulations like that.
Yeah.
Because then it's like
Oh,
congratulations.
that's really
This is where we
smart.
are.
That's really smart.
Yeah.
I remember seeing it first and being like, oh, that's a long word.
Yeah, it is a long word. Yeah, but it's a word everybody knows.
That's right.
It's not like incorrigible. I wouldn't name a.
I liked that special title.
I like the special title as well, but people don't know how to spell it and they don't know what. So that's
Hard
kind of a
to
thing.
hashtag?
Yeah. Yes.
Who, when you have an idea to do something, who do you bounce it off of?
My family and my family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My mom came up with incorrigible.
Really?
Yeah.
Just to describe your personality?
Yeah. It was good.
So you don't know the title of your next one?
No, I had one, but Netflix was like, I don't know about that. Same thing with you.
Can you say what it was?
Well, no, because what if it still is that?
Who cares? Is it a secret?
No.
Or you'd have to unveil it?
No, I
If
guess.
they said no, you.
Yeah, they did say no, and also I think they might be right about the no.
I think they were right about Bear Claw being the, but I didn't.
Did you do a joke about Bear Claw?
Yeah, it's the name of my robot.
It is?
No, I say what up Bear Claw,
Oh.
and then I say her name is Bear Claw or something.
because she talks about women's nicknames, and if you're going to call them a pastry, call them a bear claw.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, like don't call him Sweetie Honey if you're gonna call it.
So do you know the reason they didn't like Bear Claw?
I think it's just
what is it?
What is
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
It doesn't make any.
Gotcha.
But that's why I loved Tambourine because I was like, I don't know what this fucking means.
I still don't know what that means, honestly.
Well, it's like you're a married man, you play the tambourine, like he did.
Was that a joke about it?
Yeah,
I saw the thing. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like a throwaway. It wasn't like a big,
gotcha,
you know.
gotcha.
But I
Oh,
kind of
okay.
liked it because if I saw Crystalia Bear Claw, I'd be like, I have to fucking watch that.
What
to
does
see
that
what
mean? Yeah.
he must have a joke. Like
Yeah.
it's so.
Well, I don't know. What is Paper Tiger? Bill Burr. I don't know what that means.
I think the idea of a paper tiger is
Is that a thing that I just don't know what it is?
it's an idea of something that like you have a big bark but not a big bite, like a paper tiger.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Sure. That makes
You
sense.
know, it's
then,
kind of like that person's a
Yeah.
paper tiger.
Yeah.
A person or thing that appears threatening but is ineffectual.
Got
Which I
it.
think is I think that's really interesting commentary on like you guys stop taking jokes so seriously. Jokes don't make policy.
It's also
We're comedians here.
another double entendre thing that's good because it's like he could be saying, I'm a paper tiger. Don't take what I'm saying seriously.
I think that's the idea. Is like comedy is just
Yeah.
jokes. Like this
Yeah.
isn't
Yeah,
going
yeah.
to. We're
Yeah.
not gonna. It's not curing cancer.
Yeah.
So you can't say what the other title was.
Well, I was going to. No. I don't want
Incorrigible,
to. Man on Fire.
Man on Fire, White Male Black Comic.
White Male Black Comic, Incorrigible, Man on Fire. That's it. Those are my hours.
We just called it 4.
Yeah, I thought about that, but then it's like, I want it to mean something, or like I thought about like calling it my age, but nah, because I mentioned I'm 39, but nah, there's a better one in there.
You
Somewhere.
mean like Adele does?
Oh,
What did she do?
that?
Adele, that's her record. It's 21.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh no, shit! I had no idea.
Oh shit! Her
funny.
age. I didn't even
They're
know
all-
that.
Yeah, in threes. And then she wanted to do a 3, so it's all her ages. She wrote the albums.
Oh, that's cool.
That's just bragging.
Yeah,
It's like I was 29 when I won
11.
those Grammys.
I did a duty. It's fucking so young.
I did.
It's just 4 years old.
Ew. All right. Well, will you please end this?
I think it would be cool to end it on I did a duty. Okay, dude, look, we're done, man. And that's all you got to know. Well, I don't want to do a special thing. I'm the guest, so guest rules.
I'm already responding to text messages.
I don't wanna-
fucking community, dude.
I talked about it long on my podcast.
I know. Mock, I'm not allowed to say that person's name. Yeah, we'll yell about this later. Community. I feel like this is my fault. I sucked you into this.
Community?
Yeah.
Fault. What do you mean?
No, I just mean, are people being like,
Nah,
why aren't you texting me back?
Oh, yeah, but
Yeah.
like those people are fucking crazy, dude. Do you know how?
Nerds.
Well, but no, first of all, we're nerds for being like, text us, okay? Okay? But there's hundreds of thousands of people texting us.
Literally, people are like, it goes like this. Benton sees this in my DMs where like, it will be like, hey, Whitney, what's up? And then like 2 days later, it'll be like, so you're not gonna text me back?
Yeah.
And then like 2 hours later, it'll be like, well, fuck you. You think you're better than me? I'm like, I'm not checking it and ignoring you. There's thousands and thousands.
Yeah.
I just haven't seen it.
Yeah. Yeah. How am I supposed to see all them? This is the last one I got.
We live in a miracle time where I can directly text you like your happy birthday. I do mass text for happy birthday every day. And then I do, what?
Get closer to your mic.
Get closer to my mic? No, I'm yelling, so I should move it away from me because I don't want people to like get in a car wreck listening.
Interesting.
And then I like say, I'm in your city. Here's some free tickets. Like,
Right.
What we're doing is fucking amazing.
Yeah, it is.
Not good enough. I
It's
want
never
you to
gonna be good enough.
FaceTime with me all day.
It's definitely.
Are you pulling up some?
Yeah, somebody said your brother was great as the villain in Far Cry 5. That's a video game, and my brother was not in it, so that's cool.
Some people are funny as shit on here.
Watching latest congratulations. If you want to read text on there, you better give me some good preacher mumbling while you're doing it, and get a bottle of olive oil for desk already. That's a bit I was talking about on my podcast. Okay, it makes no sense. Anyway,
Like I did a before the podcast dropped. I sent an exclusive link to everyone that texted me. Like, here's an advanced link. You're gonna get it before anyone else. You get to see the art before anyone else. And it was clearly a mass text.
Right. Gross.
Clearly a mass.
Cut it out.
Clearly a mass text, and everyone was like, "Oh, it's a fucking data mining scam." I thought this was real.
That's my favorite. Is this scam? Like for what? What?
Yeah.
You have my number, or I have your number, and now what?
But by the way,
what's the
Facebook is the
scam?
actual scam.
Yeah, I know, and you're on that.
Yeah, and this actually doesn't mine your data. Yeah, I love it when people get all.
All right, it's like.
We have to end this. I know. It's getting ridiculous.
But also, it's fun, so I'm glad.
I love you.
Thanks, I'm glad we did it.
Crystalia, here. I started a group chat with you and Crystalia.
Oh, really?
That's actually really funny, the idea that someone texts us both in a group chat.
Can you do that? No.
Yeah, I started a group chat with you and Crystalia, but I'm literally talking to myself.
That's amazing.
Bye.
See ya, thanks.
That was Crystalia. What'd you think?
I love Crystalia.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hot take.
It was my favorite episode, I think.
Really? Why?
I don't know. He was just so. I think I had a different idea of him in my head.
Oh, wow.
So when I met him, because I met him before, but like very briefly.
Yeah.
So when I got to listen to you talk, it was like just a different than my expectation. So it made it better, I think.
That's what I'm trying to do with the show. I'm trying to go like, this is what you know about this person. They come on the show and go, oh, I didn't know that. I never would have thought. Like show a different side of someone.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
We create a safe space.
I feel safe.
Do we create a very safe space for Crystalia to be authentic and vulnerable?
Not with that voice.
I'm still trying. I still find myself trying to do a podcast voice.
I don't know why this is your podcast voice.
I don't know why.
I don't know why you think this is sexy.
I'm so worried that I'm nasal. I don't know. I just want to like have a very good, like soothing podcast voice. You know what I mean? I'm still working on it.
I don't like it.
No, you don't like that one.
I like your normal voice.
Right here.
Yeah. Right
Like
here.
right in this, like in this register, like right here. All right. I love you guys. Thank you for listening. We have so many amazing guests coming up.
So
Busy
many?
Phillips is coming soon. Jim Jeffries is coming soon. Anna Faris is coming soon. Alana Glazer is coming soon. What more do you people want from me?
Truly a Christmas gift.
It is really wild.
It's amazing.
I want you guys to keep giving me ideas for guests. You guys have incredible ideas, really good suggestions. So keep writing in the comments who you want to come on. Please stop saying Chris Angel. That's not going to happen. I am trying to get Marilyn Manson, so everybody calm down. I'm not sure why my followers in particular really want to hear Marilyn Manson, but I do want Marilyn Manson to do a makeup tutorial. So that's my stipulation.
I was at a concert one time and he put lipstick on it and threw it out into the crowd and I caught it.
There's no way.
Yeah.
No way.
But I threw it away.
Oh, I would hope so.
Yeah, it was weird. People kept, I caught it and then my friends let me see it and they put it on and I was like, I don't want that back.
I would love to see Marilyn Manson's tutorial. It would just be like, "Bleh."
I like Marilyn Manson. He's the reason I had to eat lunch with the preacher.
This is a long story. We're going to get into another time. Benton, the people in his hometown thought he was a witch. We get it. You're interesting.
That's a different story.
Subscribe to the podcast. Everyone's asking me, when's it coming out? When's it coming out? If you subscribe, I don't have to tell you this. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Apparently, you need to leave a review. I've gotten some of your guys' reviews. They've been wildly nice, to the point to where they're too nice, and it makes me think that you guys think we're hiring people to write fake reviews. So just don't make it...
leave some bad ones. Even it out for us.
There's been all these scams about like brands that do like fake Zagat reviews and fake Yelp reviews. Like if they're too good, you guys are going to start thinking that I'm paying someone to do it or something. Like people that buy followers.
Ew.
Yuck. Oh, review the show. I've been talking for 3 hours
Rate,
today.
review, and relax.
My face is starting to have carpal tunnel. I have carpal tunnel of the cheek. Subscribe, tweet questions using the hashtag #GoodForYouPod. Follow us, tweet us, blog us. Anything else? Vine us? Are we on Vine?
Vine's dead.
Are we on Periscope? Is this Periscope right now? Tweet me on your Palm Pilot.
Chat roulette.
I don't even know what that is.
What?
Anything else you'd like to say before we go?
No, I had a great time.
I'm glad. That's the only reason I'm doing this.
It's about time.
I love you guys. Don't ride elephants. See you soon.